What up? What up? What up, though? Just like that. And the new. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow. Sometimes somebody just got your number, dog. Sometimes they just got your number, bro. I know you. I beat you then, but beat you now. Wow. What a fight. Final round, too. Like, come on, bro. Oh, my goodness. You can't make this up. This is what people love about combat sports right here. This is what people love about combat sports. Anything can happen, man. This was crazy. Crazy. What a way to end a great night of fights. It's over, homie. Boom. Boom. Pow. Put him in the dirt. Oh, my goodness. Damn. So we had a lot of good fights today. Had a lot of good fights today. What, did we? What happened with Montana Love in the ring tonight? Oh, my goodness. Got to put a case on Montana Love, bro. What was that? What was that, homie? Over the top rope, Royal Rumble style. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Damn, man. This is crazy. Shout out to everybody who's pulling up. Janibek, man. Did Janibek get exposed tonight a little bit? I know he wanted to fight, but damn. Tim Bradley kept saying, Boogeyman? Boogeyman? We gotta stop calling these guys boogeymen so quick. Oh, yeah, Montana Love got disqualified. He threw the nigga over the top rope. Yeah, he threw him over the top rope. Come on, yo. What part of the sweet science is that? I gotta put a case on him. Israel, though. Wow. Israel got upset. Oh my God. Final round knockout. And the no. Wow. I'm gonna open the phone lines up. Early. Wow, bro. I did not see that happening that way. Wow, did not see that happening. Damn. That's crazy. Let me make sure I got these phone lines open. You just never know, dog. You just never know. One, bro, it was like a right hand that started it, then an uppercut, then a left hook, a right hand, an uppercut. Man, hey, look, Izzy got a damn chin, though. And all I was telling myself as I was watching, I was like, man, this guy's still dangerous, man. Why is this dude Izzy hanging out on the ropes? On the cage. Wow, bro. 4707059507. Bro, call me, man. Bro, call me. Tell me what y'all thought of these fights, yo. That was crazy. And we got to talk about Montana Love. Just Janibek, though, man. Janibek did not go in there and do what he got the job done. But this the guy y'all said was ducking boo-boo? Okay. Can we get a big glass of juice, please? You know what kind of juice?
It never heard of it.
Yeah, big glass and never heard of it.
It never heard of it.
Nah, homie. That wasn't it. But damn, man, what a night, man. 4707059507. 4707059507. Phone lines are open. Shout out to Ty in the building. What up? He said finish them. He said, Mark, what up? Yeah, man. Wow, what a fight. What a night, man. Wow, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. The reign has ended. Y'all. Oh, man, there's going to be some people sad at us. Somebody lost some bread tonight. You know somebody lost some money on this, right? Oh, my God. I cannot believe it. I am flabbergasted. Befuddled. Somebody give me another big word. I'm ecstatic as well, though, about the future of the division. I'm sure they're going to do an immediate rematch. Got to have a rematch for this, man, because this was a damn good fight, man. And I thought Israel was winners. People had the 3-1. Shit, you arguably could have had it 4-0, but he lost in the last round, man, just like that. Also, we're going to talk about Janibek. You can call in and talk to me about that if you saw that match. Let me put up Montana Love, goofy ass. Like, what was going on with Montana Love? Oh, my God, Montana Love. came out there and blew it. What was he dressed like? Let me put this on the screen. Got to put this on the screen too. See what happened with this. Look at it. Look at this uniform my man came out there with. Came out there with the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation. Oh my God, the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation outfit. Woo! And stunk the joint up. Got dropped, got cut, and then start doing the most. Push the man over the top rope, disqualified. It's a wrap. Put a case on him. But damn, man, fight of the night got to be this Israel fight, man. Israel went in there and gave it his all, man, but it's all wasn't enough right here at the end, man. It's over. It's a new reign. 470-705-9507. Phone lines open. I'll drop the link out there, too. I need y'all to smash them damn lights on the way in the room, though. Yeah, too many people I see chatting in here that's regulars, but the lights ain't going up. Shame on y'all. Put a case on. Oh, my God, it's over. Yeah, that Portier fight was a classic. My boy, that dude Dustin did his damn thing, bro. It looked like he was about to lose. And then right there at the end, pulled it out, made him tap, bro. He said, looking forward to the insight. Yeah, man. He said MC Hammer, bro. It's a wrap. DJ, what up, fam? Talk to me. What up, though?
What's going on, Mark? What's going on? Can you hear me good, man?
Yeah. So far, so good. What you think?
All right, man. Man, it was a good fight. Pereira hit Izzy with some things throughout the fight, man. But all in all, I think he took it pretty well. That last round, man, I think Izzy was dominating the fight. Was the rounds close? Sure. But I think Izzy was dominating the fight. You look at the striking totals, you look at the punch and striking totals throughout the fight, even in the grappling aspect. But in my opinion, that was a terrible stoppage. That was a god-awful stoppage. I think the referee, Martin, I think that was a terrible stoppage.
Okay, go ahead.
In a championship fight, and this is just my opinion. I don't put this on everybody else. You got to let the champion go out. If he's not getting his ass thoroughly whooped throughout the fight, where it's just going to be a clear decision, you got to let the champion go out, especially when he's dominating the fight. I think Mark Goddard, the referee, who is a great referee, by the way, I think he bailed Alex Pereira out in that fight. Because clearly Izzy was winning the fight. That was about to be a 4-1, maybe 3-2 fight. And I think he bailed him out. You look at the knockout. Adesanya wasn't throwing back, but he was still moving. That's still intelligently defending yourself. Was he getting hit with some shots? Sure he was. But I didn't ever think he was about to go out. And this is just my opinion. Like I'm saying again, this is just my opinion. In a championship fight, you got to take that shit from the champion. And I think Mark Goddard bailed Alex Pereira out. I think he bailed him out. I think he was looking for a reason to stop the fight if Israel got caught with anything, which he got caught. He was hurt. He was wobbled.
Okay.
But you go back and look at the first round when Izzy had Alex Pereira on Bambi legs, and they didn't stop the fight. They could have stopped the fight between rounds, but they didn't. So this is just my opinion. I think Mark Goddard bailed Alex Pereira out because Izzy was dominating that fight. Clearly about to win that fight. And when it's a situation like that, whether it's boxing, MMA, kickboxing, whatever, I think you got to let the champion go out like that. I think you got to let him go out. Like, go back and look at the Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman fight.
Here, man. I gave you a long time to cook, bro.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, man. I'm hot right now, bro. I'm hot.
That, bro. Yeah, I can tell, bro. You got to let me reply to some of that. Homie, I got to ask you, did you lose any money on this fight?
Besides the money I paid for the pay-per-view, nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Now, here's the deal for real. The man took a lot of clean shots, back to back. And at the time, he was I saw the replay. He was looking down, looking off, head wobbling back and forth. Son, it was I would ride with you on this, DJ, if it wasn't so much time left. It was too much time left in that fight too, bro. And that's just my thing on it. I'll keep it short. Puro was next. What up, Puro? What you think of the fight, bro? Okay, go ahead, Detroit.
What's happening? What's
up?
Man, hell of a fight.
Which one? We had 3 tonight.
Oh,
talk about the UFC?
Izzy. Yeah, of course we talk about Izzy.
All right, let's talk about it.
Hell of a fight. You know, I had Izzy up 3, and I was giving him that 4th round. And it came. Well, I was giving him the 5th round. And it came down to that last motherfucking minute. All connected. It's like, oh shit. You know that boy got dynamite in the motherfucking hands. If he connected, the inevitable was gonna happen. And
do you agree with DJ? It was a bad stoppage, or you think it was a good stoppage?
Nah, DJ crazy. He just love Izzy. That's all. I ain't mad at him. He just love Izzy. That boy was finna go to motherfucking sleep if that motherfucker hit him one more time. Flush. All that bobbing and weaving he was doing, it wasn't gonna stop shit.
Yeah. His legs was gone too, it looked like, man.
Hey, DJ, where you at?
Puro.
Oh, I was letting you finish. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Mark be navigating.
I was on mute. My bad.
I'm trying to get Puro in the conversation a little bit too. Puro, did you watch this UFC card as well, or you just watched the boxing cards tonight?
I just watched the boxing.
All right, well, we got this probably a big this a big upset right here in combat sports. Israel got knocked out.
I was hearing the play-by-play with AT. With
TKO. Yeah, okay. TKO. We got TKO. DJ said it was an early stoppage, bad stoppage. What did you think of the boxing matches tonight? Did you see those?
Yeah, I saw them all. I was impressed by the Vargas brother, or one of the Vargas brothers, Montana Love. Damn, fucking Montana Love, man. But it is what it is. And Janibek got exposed for the hype job he is.
Yeah, some would say Montana Love.
Wait, Janibek lost?
Nah, he won. He won.
Oh.
But that guy didn't supposed to be making 12 rounds with him like that, with those slapping punches.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
Slapping ass hooks and slapping rights to the body.
He was walking down Munguia at some points in that fight too. I mean Munguia, Janibek.
Oh my God, bro! I cannot believe Israel lost like this, bro. Right here at the end. Bro. Right here at the end, it was brutal, man. It was brutal. I put a survey in the chat, though. I got a survey in the chat. How many of y'all agree with DJ that it was a bad stoppage? So far, we got 90% out of 20 votes saying, 90% saying it was a good stoppage. But we'll get some more votes. Wow. UFC is fire tonight. That was on fire, even though it was a lot of good a lot of good matches. Only thing I did hate though is how late the match started. I would be so upset paying for a ticket up there in New York and the main event ain't starting to after 12:30. I was like, nigga, this is a new day. Yeah. My ticket said yesterday. Yeah. Like, damn.
Yeah, Mark. I think 7 or 8 of the other fights on the card tonight got stopped in the first round.
Fire though. Right. Imagine if
man. Madison Square Garden certain venues tend to bring that out of people, man. And Madison Square Garden is one of those venues where everybody just comes to fight, man, and people get stopped. It's always great fights at MSG.
Wow, man. Hell of a night. Go ahead. Man, I'm tripping off of Montana Love though. Man,
bro, he trash. Montana Love been trash. Fuck him and that dog.
You ain't shit.
Yeah, he's not the best, but yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, the dog ain't had shit to do with the fight, DJ. Damn.
Oh, his dog died.
Man, fuck it. Man, fuck him and that little dog.
Did his dog die for real? Because he used to come out with the dog, right? The little puppy.
Oh, he didn't come out with him?
I don't remember. I saw him come out with the Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation outfit.
Right.
You're right. I didn't see the
Nah, I
dog.
mean-
You're right.
Look at the screen. Can y'all see
Somebody,
the screen?
yeah, man. I mean, see, this is just letting me know, man, whoever let him walk out with the dog and come out with this fucking Captain Crunch ass jacket he got on, let me know that he ain't got no real friends. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, take it easy on the brother, man. He was just trying to hit a lick, man.
Detroit, I'm tight right now, bro. Like, I'm hot. Oh man, I can't believe that happened to Izzy, man. Golly. So that's 2 fights this year. Luckily, Kamaru Usman's gonna get his run back. They're gonna fight for a third time, him and Leon Edwards. But that's 2 fights this year where the champion has dominated the entire fight and got stopped in the last round.
Yeah,
Just saying, man. You gotta love that sport, man. You gotta love this sport.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. This was a good card, man. Good, damn good. I like upsets anyway, though. I'm that guy. I don't mind the upset, especially like you don't see this shit coming. Like what? I don't look at it as like, oh, he got exposed. Somebody in the chat saying he wasn't that good. Like, nah, man, this guy just had his number tonight too. This guy got hit with a clean, good shot. Then and that uppercut, he didn't see that coming. I hate that he was on the cage like that. That's how he got caught. But damn good fight. Yo, is this music too loud? Can y'all even hear it, or is it too loud? Is it chopping me
It's
up?
a little loud.
Let me turn it up. Turn this shit down. Thank you, bro.
Well, so yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Nobody even gonna tell me, Piero.
Yeah, it was cool.
All good. All good.
Shit,
Yeah, we can still hear you talking, so you know.
Yeah, I can still hear you, but yeah, it was a bit loud.
Yeah, them YouTube, them damn StreamYard beats was chopping me up. I was noticing that on the audio. But HLD, what's good, my G? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on?
What's going on, Mark? Yo, man, I lucky for YouTube, man. You can see all this shit immediately after the fight, man. So I caught that Israel last round. I'm not surprised. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not surprised. That dude, that's the same dude that rocked him before. And Israel in his last few fights, I haven't been impressed. I haven't been impressed since his Romero fight. So I'm not too shocked. I was more shocked with Usman. Usman was a shocker. This right here, nah, not at all. Not at all. But that Montana Love fight, bro, I'm glad they got rid of that bum, bro. Sorry how to call it, but he needs to go to the WWE. That guy's always, he's the one who got exposed tonight. Finally, Janibek, he just got himself caught with a dude who came to fight. That's a different story. But Montana Love, dude, man, that WWE Royal Rumble move, man, come on, man. Come on, man. And then, you know, he needs to go hook up with Logan Paul over there at WWE, man.
So what happened? I mean, I hadn't seen it. Though I got to go to Twitter.
I'm gonna go to Twitter.
Yeah. What happened was in that round there was a headbutt. He was already losing the fight. Got frustrated.
He missed the part. He got dropped in the second round.
Right, he got dropped in the second round.
Facts.
And then I think what was it, the 6th, 7th round when this shit happened, he got a headbutt. It was his cause too, because he's the one who came lunging with the head. They were about to stop the fight. Well, not about to, but they were checking him. He had said he can't see, but the doctor said, I'll give you a minute, I think, or the ref told him we'll give you a minute, and we'll see how you do. And then when
you get ahead, but you tell the dude I can't see well. He's like, we'll give you a minute.
Right. I mean, you know, but if they would have stopped the fight, he would have lost the fight because it would have gone to the cards. So they gave him, you know, so when the fight resumed, you know, it was a bum rush. He took him to the rope, bent him over the third rope, and then with his left arm, he that's with the arm that he twisted him right over, man, just like Royal Rumble, man. Luckily, the guy landed on his feet.
Let me hear what Eddie said.
I need to see it again. I saw it right in front of me. I mean, it was a terrible decision from the referee. You know, he acted much too quickly. It was a moment of 20 or 30 seconds of madness from the headbutt suffered to Montana Love to the doctor coming in. I don't know the doctor, everybody looked lost in a decision-making process. The fight started again. Montana was rough. You know, he definitely pushed Steve Spark back. He's right. He didn't pick him up. He didn't throw him over the ropes. And by the way, credit to Stevie Spark, because when he fell out of the ring, he got straight back up to get back in the ring. Yeah, but Montana, a lot of people would have looked for a way out, right? He didn't look for a way out. Steve.
He landed on his feet. That's what he's saying. So when he pushed the guy back, the guy did go over the rope, land on his feet. I don't know if you guys can see the screen. DJ, can you see the screen?
I mean, yeah, we could see it.
No. I'm talking to DJ. I don't know if he looked, because he said he didn't see it. I'm about to put it on the screen, but I'm only going to put it up.
Yeah, I can see the screen. I can see the screen.
All right, I'm going to put it on the screen. You're going to see it right here. Here you go. So he pushes him back. Now he did try to lift right there, and then right here he's going to use his left hand forearm to push the guy over the rope. The guy goes over, lands right on his feet, stands up, but the referee is already waving it off as a disqualification. So that's what transpired in that fight. Did you see it? Everybody saw it?
Okay. Yeah. It sounds like you need to go and come over to MMA, man.
Oh yeah.
Come on over to MMA and take a ass whooping or two over here, man. You and that fucking dog.
Yeah, me the dog.
He lost because he didn't bring the dog, man. That was his lucky charm.
Right? So y'all think the disqualification is deserved, or you think the ref could have deducted a point?
No, I think that was on purpose right there. I don't. He helped with his right hand. With his right hand, he grabbed the top rope, and with his left arm, he twisted the guy over.
Yeah,
you know that was on purpose.
Yeah,
you gotta stop the bullshit. You know what I mean? That was disqualification.
And when he was on the apron, if you guys see this,
go ahead, Piero. My bad.
No, my fault, DJ. But if you see the side replay, when he was on the apron, Montana extends his arms, like he pushed him onto the
the
floor.
And the thing is that the referee was calling to stop, and he didn't.
Okay.
So, hey,
okay. So just from what I've seen, just from that small clip, that looked like it was completely out of frustration and intentional. So if that happened, yeah, the disqualification was justified at that point.
And
if he was getting his ass whooped like y'all say he was getting whooped, then yeah, that was completely out of frustration, and he threw him over the rope, man.
He got dropped in the second, and then he was getting tagged throughout.
And he was getting roughed up. The guy was like in the clinches. The guy would just be pushing him off a little bit, and the ref was warning the guy about pushing him off, just manhandling him a lot. It was a lot of manhandling him. Yeah. Lisa said, why did Love do that? Because it was frustration. He was losing too. He had already got dropped. His punches couldn't keep the guy off. Everything that guy threw looked like it was bothering him. Yeah. Even in the first round, he looked like he felt that man's power. So yeah, that disqualification is definitely legit.
The frustration, I understand. I mean, it doesn't justify it. It just gives an understanding of why. But being hometown, headlining the card in front of his people, and getting jacked up like the way he was. I mean, it definitely a lot of pressure and frustration grows in him. He didn't know how to handle it.
Man,
that was in his hometown.
Yes, fighting in y'all.
Oh yeah, he definitely did that shit on purpose. Oh yeah, he definitely did that shit on purpose.
It was.
I mean, God, yeah, you getting beat up in front of the hood? Yeah. Oh yeah. Your mama and your cousins and dog. Yeah, he did that shit on purpose.
Right, he didn't think he was gonna get disqualified, DJ. I think he thought at worst he'd get deducted a point, get some time to recover, but I don't think he assumed that ref instantly waving this off, like, yo, it's over for you, kid. It's over for you.
Yeah, Mark, I think I ain't finna go out like no punk, man. I'm already getting beat up, but I can't let him punk me too. So, but,
I was never. Man. He was never that good to me, in my opinion.
I completely agree with you, HLD. Completely agree.
Shout out to Jay in Canada. Janari Hill said, what up with your boy Montana Love? He got disqualified, rightfully so. Reggie O is doing the campaign saying the dude should be suspended. I don't know about suspended, but definitely disqualified. Disqualified is justified. Fact. Shout
Yeah,
out to
disqualified. He ain't Berlanga. He ain't take a bite out of crime or nothing. But
right.
just disqualified and keep it pushing. Berlanga should have got disqualified too, but that's neither here nor there. It's only a matter of time before he ends up taking an L too. So.
Absolutely, it's not. No, I don't agree. There shouldn't be no suspension on this. He already took it as he got whooped in front of his people and got disqualified. So I think that and no harm came out about it. You know what I mean? The guy was a sport. He could have came in and tried to drop kick him and shit. He didn't do anything like that. You know what I mean? So
look, let me go back to this Israel fight, man. Let me go back to this. Because this is big news right here. This guy right here came in. Look at the end. Look, during the 5th round, right, DJ. I already had my mind made up. Like, wow, Israel just might be a little too fast for the guy. The skill set, the experience might just be too much, bro. As I'm thinking this in my head, I'm like, oh, Israel can't stay on these. Can't stay on this cage like this. He got to get active, right? He got to get moving. Try to clinch this guy, and see if you can hold a lot of this round. Don't be in there trying to stunt. You ain't out the lion's mouth yet, bro. Can he beat this guy? Do you think, or do this guy just has his number, bro? What you think, DJ?
Pereira is the guy who beat the guy. Can I ask real quick? Is this the same guy that beat him in kickboxing? Right, this is Pereira, right?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, all 3 fights have gone exactly the same way, except the last 2 ended in a knockout. Israel Adesanya was winning the fight. And then, even in kickboxing, right? I remember that fight. That fight happened 5 years ago. Even in that fight, Israel Adesanya was doing the same thing he was doing tonight. Had him hurt at times, had him wobbled, pieced him up, and then Pereira came out of nowhere with the knockout. Even in their first fight in kickboxing, that fight was super close. The judges, it was in Brazil. He's Brazilian, so Izzy felt like, that's why he got the split decision win. And tonight, pretty much the same thing. Izzy was dominating the fight. Got stopped in the 5th round, man. So I think he can beat him.
Yeah.
I think he can beat him. It's just he's had some bad luck at the end of these fights, man.
Okay, so you think he can pull it off? Detroit, BC, same question. Does this guy just have Israel's number? Does he just have his number, or do you think he can beat him?
I ain't see the first fight, but if that motherfucker hit Izzy again like he did tonight, he gonna fuck Izzy up. I think he got him.
He got his number.
Yeah, I think he got it. I think he definitely got his motherfucking number, and he will dial it every time he's supposed to.
Damn. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take some calls. 470-705-9507. 470-705-9507. You want to call in? Tell me what you guys thought of the fights tonight. You're more than welcome to call in and let me know what you thought of the fights.
It just seems like Izzy's a good technical fighter. I give him that. He balances and he's quick. I mean, he's built on his. I think a lot of his fighting skills is based off his athleticism. But Pereira, what he does got. Can anybody tell me how was the striking throughout the fight? Was this guy tagging him up with the jab?
Nah, he wasn't. Israel was controlling the fight. I thought he was winning.
He was tagging him here and there with the striking. Not it was striking. Was there striking at least that Pereira was tagging him here and there with?
Yeah. This was a very technical striking match. Very technical striking match, man. Yeah, he clipped Izzy here and there. Yeah, he clipped him here and there at the end. He backed him up at times, but there was also times where Izzy would hit him with some hot shit and back him up off of him and continue to piece him up. He was doing a real good job Izzy was doing a great job at feinting and getting the guy to drawing the guy's attacks out, Pereira's attacks out, and he was getting him to bite on a lot of stuff, a lot of leg kicks, a lot of Izzy was sharp with his jab tonight, his jab and his overhand right and his straight right. Izzy pieced him up, man. He pieced him up. He was clearly winning the fight.
What it sounds like what this guy does is he goes for broke. He's better striker than Izzy is, but if he tries to go for broke early on, he might get gassed out or something like that. So he kind of waits to the last.
That's what Joe wrote.
As far as striking prowess,
the other fight that he had in the amateurs, it was the same. Not the amateurs, with kickboxing, it was the same damn way. I remember seeing that fight.
Yeah.
And Izzy's fast, pop. you know, and but at the end, this guy goes for broke.
Yep, pretty much, LD, in a nutshell. Izzy will win the entire fight, and in the last round, Pereira will go for broke and get him out of there, man. I don't agree with. Yeah, Izzy took him down with ease a couple times.
Oh, he did.
And he controlled the fight. Izzy completely dominated this fight. Like the first round, I say the first. Huh?
Why didn't he stop him? He had him on. Was he on full mount or what?
Oh my God, HLD, it's on you.
Nah, he had back control.
I got the last round. That's all I was able to see.
Yeah, he had back control with both hooks in at one time. HLD.
Damn, man.
Go ahead, KP.
Champions, back-to-back losses.
Am I clear, Mark?
Yeah, go ahead, KP.
Yep.
So good. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a good fight, man. But you could just tell that's just a guy that got his number, man. He was controlling the guy's hands first couple of rounds, and as he got him hurt at the end of the first round, I thought he had a really good chance at the beginning of the second to stop him. But once he didn't stop him, it was just you could tell that dude was always close to catching him, because Izzy was not he was not holding the phone or anything. He's always moving his head without his hands next to his head all the time. But that guy's length bothers him because he's just as long as him. So every time that they would get close to each other, he can connect on him just as well as he can connect on him. When he doesn't control that dude's hands, he's in trouble. And whenever he fights that guy, he's always going to be in trouble. That's his guy. And that's just what it is. That's his guy.
Go ahead, Cayenne.
What's going on? Good night, man. I'm still a little bit shocked. So forgive me, but I couldn't understand why Izzy just didn't try to get the fight back to the ground. It was a clear imbalance between them two on the ground. So I just didn't understand it. And like I said, Izzy fought a good fight, but that guy's his dark horse, man. It's something about this guy. He just can't finish him.
So do you think he got his number, or do you think Israel could win in the
rematch? I definitely think he has his number, because I mean, if you are able and you're clearly dominating the fight, but then you're dominated even more on the ground, what possess you is something that doesn't click for him there. He got something on him, man. It's something on him, but it goes like that sometime in the fight game.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
If Izzy could have stopped him, he needs to stop him, period. Why is he dragging the fight out?
He can't stop him.
He couldn't stop him. That guy got a chin. I think he just should have left it on the ground.
Yo. Everybody all over each other. Too early. It's too early in the show.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Asking, somebody said that he got hurt he got really hurt. He hurt him in the first or something like that.
At the end of the first round, it was 0 seconds left, though. He couldn't follow it up.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Pereira was pretty much out at the end of the first round, but it was as the bell rung at the end of the first round. So I mean, but you hear guys who have fought Pereira in the UFC said it's like hitting a tree when you hit him. So he's got a chin on him. It's gonna be hard to get this guy out of there, but you know, God, man, that's unfortunate, because I really feel like Izzy can beat him. It's just, God, man, when he decides to go, when Pereira decides to go for it, man, is
Izzy doesn't have a good ground game, guys. He's a shitty wrestler.
Man, he was controlling the fight when they was on the ground tonight.
Yeah, but he's not a good
Mark,
wrestler.
He couldn't close him.
He was controlling the ground, controlling position. He was dominant.
He should have been able to close him on the ground, though.
Nah, he didn't have position.
I'm not gonna say
he had his back, and he was getting those little short hooks in.
But that was his best chance, Mark.
And his jiu-jitsu is not good either, man.
Nowhere to knock him out from right there, bro. You got his back, and you doing that hook with the leg, trying to get position. You throwing the punches. It was no shot there to knock him out with when you got him.
Well, Mark,
it sounds good. You think knock him out, but
do you think about a submission maybe on the ground, because that's the only option?
I mean, but you don't have position. Like, I mean, shit. Hey, look, right now I need $1 million. Like, Mark, don't you think $1 million will help your situation? Yes, nigga, of course, but it ain't there. It sounds good.
Izzy's ground game is shitty, guys. He's not great.
It's not shitty. It's just not great.
It's
Yeah,
not great,
he's a
man.
purple belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. So he's in that mid-range, man. He's still
Right,
learning.
that's
He's
what
still
I'm
a novice.
saying.
Now he has great
All right,
takedown defense, but as far as like landing submissions, like
right.
the way jiu-jitsu works, you learn defense first, and then you go to offense. Once you start getting up to the brown belt and the black belt, those are the guys and girls that can really like take you out with submission. But as far as the white belt, blue belt, and purple belt, you just learning defense at that point. So his submissions ain't up to, let's say just throw out a name, Damian Maia, right? His submissions ain't on that level, but once he starts ranking up, man, he has great takedown defense. It's hard to take him down, but his offensive jiu-jitsu ain't where it needs to be.
Yo, this ruined the fight, man. The fight that I wanted to see was Izzy against Kazma, man.
Go ahead,
ruined
Cayenne.
it.
Go ahead, Cayenne. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I think you hit a great point there. The positions that he had him in, it wasn't that type of thing where he could knock him out for sure. And I agree. I don't think his ground game is there to where he's submitting, but that wasn't really there either. But what I'm saying on that point is just to have that position, he was dominating. Even it's clear cut. I'm winning. He was able to keep him against the fence. He was able to hold that arm so he couldn't get up. That was even in the clinches sometimes. I think he took a couple of shots, but I think the clinches favored him too. So I don't know why he just wanted to I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. And even with all that being said, he still was winning the fight.
Daryl Clark said he said it's not a good look when Izzy is out grappling you. He said he needs to use if they fight again, he needs to do more grappling. He could win the fight that way.
Agreed.
I agree because this guy's not a grappler. This guy's a striker.
Hey, you didn't even let me finish my sentence. He said, I agree. Hold on, let me say this last part, G's. I'm just saying this. Because when you're watching that fight, Izzy was controlling round. He was controlling a lot of time in the round, like using the clock. The significant strikes. Like before he even knocked him down, it was a time where people knocked him out. It was a time where we thought he had hurt his leg or something with a check kick. I think he checked the kick, and he just falls back and does a baby tumble surprise thing. I was like, oh, okay. I thought he might have messed his leg up, but I was like, okay, he's still bouncing, got his lateral movement. I was like, why he don't do that more in the fight where you're clearly dominating? Like, use your lateral movement.
Call from.
Yo, it's that guy. He clips in the building.
To accept, press 1.
Let me get Clips call. Hey, that guy Clips, what's popping? What's going on, man? Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Salute to the neighborhood. Salute to everybody out there in the neighborhood, everybody in the sound of my voice. Let's go.
Talk to me, man. What you think of the fights?
Well, it went the way I thought it would. Israel's a proud man, and pride cometh before the fall. As you and the people on the panel were pointing out, Israel was dominating the fight and had success on the ground, but because he lost to him already in the decision and got his ass knocked out, Israel wanted to prove that he could sit there and he could get the knockout or he could whoop this boy instead of just winning the fight. And you know what I'm saying? And pay attention to Alex Pereira, y'all. Alex Pereira is one of them great fighters who's a solid striker. He's got decent ground defense, but he's one of those rare fighters, especially in that division within the UFC, who if he hits you, you gonna feel that shit. And I was calling it because I was talking to somebody on another channel, and we were talking about when we watched the kickboxing and some of Izzy's other fights. Izzy does like to back up in straight lines, but he's normally longer than who he fights. And like you said, like you pointed out, Mark, this Pereira guy is just as long as Izzy. And when they were next to each other, you see how much physically he was bigger than Izzy. So not only can he match Izzy's lift, but no, when I touch you, you're going to feel this shit. And that's what you got. You got Izzy. Shout out to Izzy. He was a great champion. It was a good run. So there's a new sheriff in town.
All right. Shout out to that guy Clips, man. Appreciate it, fam.
All right, y'all. I'll be back in the chat, man. Y'all keep cooking up.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling in.
Hey.
All right. Go ahead, HOD.
I feel. I mean, you guys are more surprised than I am about it. I'm not surprised. I was more surprised with Usman. Usman's a different breed, but but about Izzy, no, because he's like I said, I know that what he's got is a lot of athleticism and a lot of and his striking, but that's it. He's limited. To me, he's limited. And you know that he got caught in a striking game with another guy.
Whatever you did, now you got static in your line, so you got to beam out, beam back in, or change your browser. Don't use the Apple Safari, bro. Use Google Chrome or something, but don't use Safari if you're on an iPhone.
I think I'm good now.
All right, go ahead, H. Finish.
Oh, okay. I thought it was me that you were saying I was on.
No, it was him. I know. Look, I know it's KP. Every time I hear it, I know his static from anybody else.
But I mean, you know, is it a surprise? No. Was this, you know, is he still a good champion? But I like I said, I think he's gotten away a lot with because he is athletic, he is long, you know, and yes, he does have, you know, striking skills, but outside of that, it's you know, I don't see him to be overly impressive with his skills. And if he got caught with a striker who's a better striker than he is, then there you go. And this guy can take a punch. This guy can take a kick to the head. That's all he's been doing, you know, in kickboxing. So, you know, Izzy probably had a bad game plan. If he was winning throughout the fight, he needed to whatever he needed to do to adjust to win this fight. If he got caught in a striking game, it could have been like Eclipse said. He got caught within his ego, and instead of, you know, doing what he had to do to keep the fight close, either grappling with him, dropping him back down, and just keep it on the ground or against the cage, one of the two.
Easier said than done, man. Easier said than done. That's all.
Well, it's when you have the skills, Mark, of this is what you do. It's and I'm not saying it's easy, but it's what you do. And if you're not a good wrestler, if you're not a good grappler, if you don't got good jiu-jitsu, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna get exposed with what you got. That's how it is in MMA.
All right, pass it around. I don't think he was quote unquote exposed though. I just think he got hit with a good shot, bro. He was winning the fight, got hit with a good shot and lost.
Yeah, I don't think he.
Yeah, he just got caught, man. That's it. He just got caught.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you jumped in as soon as he started talking. DJ, go ahead, KP.
Yeah, I don't think he got exposed or nothing like that. It's just that guy. It's just his guy. It just is what it is, man. It's just like watching Fury and Wilder. Like, no matter how bad you want the motherfucker to win, bro, that's just his guy. It is what it is, bro.
I got Kazma like eating Israel alive.
Go ahead, finish what you were saying, KP.
Some guys are like that for other guys. Their dimensions really bother the other guy. And like you said, Mark, when he got him on the ground, like DJ was saying, he doesn't have the advanced skill level to get to other positions to be able to put the submission on him. So by not having that in his bag, that's why he wanted to get back up. Because you could see when he had him on the ground, it was like he was uncomfortable. He wasn't really comfortable having the guy on the ground. So his best part about Izzy is his stand-up. But the best part about the other guys is stand-up. So that's a bad matchup for him. It always will be. Because the dude hits harder and the dude is fucking bigger.
All right, go ahead, DJ, then HLD Pets or HLD DJ, however y'all want to go.
No, my man, I think my man said it as good as it gets right there. Everything he just said right now is exactly what I was trying to say earlier. Is that, you know, as far as getting exposed, I'm not saying exposed. It's just that this guy, this is his game. His game is striking, and he's better than that than Izzy, especially with his power. That's all. He doesn't have the tools in wrestling. He just doesn't.
Go ahead, DJ.
One thing I agree with HLD on. I'm not really surprised that Pereira won. I'm just surprised at the outcome. Right. I'm surprised at the way it went. If it had happened in the first 2 rounds, then I would have understood. Right. It's like, oh shit, you know, whatever. I was definitely more shocked with Kamaru Usman the way he lost because he completely dominated that fight as well, and Leon Edwards catches him with a head kick from hell and knocks him out. But what you're seeing is not exposure. It's a guy who can match Israel Adesanya's striking prowess, strike for strike, blow for blow. A lot of guys in the UFC's middleweight division and even in the light heavyweight division can't do that. These guys are highly sophisticated strikers. You look at, I think Israel Adesanya had over 100 kickboxing fights. Striking is nothing to them. They could go 50 rounds if they needed to with just straight kickboxing or Muay Thai, which, in certain positions tonight with the Thai plum that Israel Adesanya had controlling them in the clinch, they could do that all day long. But if Izzy really wants to beat Alex Pereira, he has to advance his jiu-jitsu. Because there was positions tonight where Israel Adesanya had him in position with both hooks in, on the back. You get a black belt on your back like that, Pereira's getting choked out. He's getting strangled. But since Izzy's a purple belt and he doesn't quite have that level of experience yet to strangle a guy, now he may be able to lock in certain submissions, your basic stuff from your guillotine to your rear naked choke. But it's levels to it, man. And I think he can beat him, but right now it's on the feet, man. It's hard to say Israel can beat him, but I think he can because he's dominated him. I've seen him dominate him twice and end up losing the fight. I don't know what's going on, but KP said something that was very interesting, and I do agree with him because listening to the build-up to this fight, I think Israel Adesanya's ego did get to him. I think he did just want to bust him up and wipe away that stain that was on his kickboxing career, and that was on the stain of his professional fighting career. I really think that's what played a part in this fight tonight because if he really wanted to, Pereira was exhausted, and he had no clue what to do with Izzy on his back. You could just see how he was trying to control his hand, how he couldn't control his hand. If Izzy really knew how to choke him out, he would have choked him out. But I really think his ego did get a hold of him. I really think he did want to stop him by strikes. So it is what it is, man. Izzy lost. They're definitely going to run that back, though. Like, there's no doubt about that. They're going to run that back sometime in the middle of next year. That's just the way Dana White does. If you're a long-standing champion, he will give you an immediate rematch.
Right.
Same thing would happen with Kamaru.
I mean,
it may or may not be.
To work on his shit. I mean, you just said that he had both hooks in on his back and he didn't do shit.
Right.
He didn't do shit.
He was trying to. He didn't try to choke him, HLD. He was just trying to land some ground and pound.
I don't think he was high enough. He wasn't high enough on his back. HLD, you got to watch the fight for yourself, bro.
Yo, when when somebody tells
Mark,
you they're on their back and they got their hooks in, that means both their feet hooks in.
Watch the fight for yourself, though.
I don't need to watch it to understand the position.
I didn't see the double hooks in. I saw him kept trying to get that left hook leg around, and they was battling for that left leg so much. Like, it wasn't just he was locked in and he had both hooks. He was in no position to do a body lock or anything like that. He was low on the back.
Did he stretch him out?
No.
He didn't stretch him out. He didn't stretch him out.
Wasn't even close to stretching him out.
But when he got that position, he wasn't looking for submission. When Izzy got that position, he wasn't looking for submission. He was just trying to land ground and pound.
Yeah, I didn't see both hooks in, bro. HOD, like I said, you got to watch the fight for yourself, though.
I'll try.
You got to watch it.
Yeah, go HLD, especially the I think it's the
first
second
round.
or third round.
Yeah, but
No, it wasn't the first. It was the second. I think it was the second round. Second round, he had both hooks in.
Nah, that's when he landed his best shot.
I got to go back and watch that part. I might have missed that part in the second round, but I never saw anywhere in the fight where he had both hooks in, and he was able to get us. I didn't see the shots for the submission. And granted, a master is going to create those slots, and he's not a master at submitting. But the kid is super athletic, and I think this shit just caught up with him tonight, man. This guy, like, right there at the end, lapse of concentration, like too lingering on the cage too long. That shit just caught up with him. But I passed the mic.
I'm just gonna say, what would Cosma do to both these guys?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, D Bevel the champ?
Oh, D Bevel.
Mark, when I came in, the mic was muted, so I was waiting for you to unmute me, but I'm like, all right, let me just join and jump in here. What's up, y'all? But
What's
What's
up?
up? What's
man,
up, D? What's up, man?
What you
what's
think of
up,
the fight,
y'all?
bro? What you think of the fight?
My bad, Mark, I can't see who's here.
It don't
The
matter.
screen.
You here? What'd you think of the
Oh
fight?
no. Oh, it was awesome fight, man. I like to start off with Poirier and Chandler, man. Awesome fight, man. Awesome fight. I even bet on the draw, and you know how Poirier got to Chandler and tapped him out in that last round, man. It was just amazing. You know, I knew it was going to be a barn burner like it was. But on to the Israel fight, man, Israel was doing really good. He almost had him in that first round, man. I mean, like the last 10 seconds of that, you saw that Pereira was really out on his feet. It was really over until that last second. And it's so funny because, like, the fight was going on. Israel was really close, you know what I mean, just dominating the fight. And then, like, halfway in that last round, I'm like, man, finish the fight. They better not have an Usman moment. And I swear to say,
jinxed everything.
I didn't jinx shit, Lord. And the second I said it, man, like, he caught that left uppercut, man. It was like a left uppercut check. It looked like a check uppercut almost. Like, yeah, it was crazy. And then he was out on his feet. Yeah, you know, I wish the ref could have gave him a little more time. It was a legit stop. It's just no controversy. You know what I mean? Pereira's the man. He proved himself. I'm not surprised because I mean, damn, if the guy knocks you out with boxing gloves on, I mean, with these 4-ounce gloves, he has a chance to get you. But Israel was winning the fight all 4 rounds. It got to the last round. He got caught just like his buddy Usman, and I'm looking forward to the rematch next year. I mean, damn, we got Usman Leon Edwards coming up rematch. Now we got Israel Pereira. You know, we got Volkanovski versus Islam now. I mean, man, there's so much stuff coming up in UFC, man. I mean, it's amazing.
Don't forget Conor McGregor and Charles Oliveira's coming up too.
Hold on.
McGregor, Oliveira, man.
Hold on.
Connor's
food. Real quick. Let me give a big shout out to my boy D Bevel the Champ rocking the brand right there. I see you.
Oh
Obi.
Man, Mark, I won't come on the show without it, man. I won't come on the show without it, dog.
Yeah.
And it's wintertime, you know. I gotta represent, man.
Yeah, my boy rocking the brand. That's what I'm talking about. Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute,
Thanks for supporting the show in a major way.
Always, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
he cool.
And like I said, this ain't no you know, drunk D Bevel talking shit on boxing. I'm just glad to see a stream where we're talking about MMA. You know what I mean? This sport is great, man. You know what I mean? Like, we got stuff coming up December 10th. You got the Teixeira rematch versus Prochek. I don't know how to say his last name because it's kind of mixed up. Like the Russian
Bud Crawford
versus
Prohaska. Yeah, and like, man, that fight was the fight of the year to me. I would Patrick Teixeira versus he said Prohaska, but that fight was the best fight. That was the fight of the year. I just wish Teixeira did not tap out that last 20 seconds because it could have went either way. I had it for Teixeira, but that rematch is going to be something else. And Teixeira was training Pereira in this fight. You know what I mean? I've been watching their embedded series and stuff like that. So it's really been a great build-up. I mean, man, UFC's on fire like always, man. I mean, everything is happening. Fights are being made. Man, we got Volkanovski versus Islam, man. Come on, man. We got John and Miocic. Go ahead.
Volkanovski's getting smashed.
I agree, man. I agree. You know, Volkanovski can dominate the lightweight division, but at the featherweight division. But you're stepping up to Islam. Islam dominated the dominator. You get what I'm saying? He dominated Oliveira, the dominator in Oliveira. I never seen someone so dominant get dominated. So I just don't see anybody beating Islam unless Khabib comes back himself and just takes him out. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be
D Bevel on that fight. I wasn't surprised that Makhachev won. Now I picked Oliveira in that fight. I wasn't surprised Makhachev won, but I was surprised at how easy he made it look.
That's what surprised me.
Through Oliveira.
Yeah, it wasn't even a it was nothing. It looked like Oliveira Gaethje. It looked like Oliveira versus Gaethje. Like, I thought it would be like a competitive fight. You know what I mean? And I bet on Oliveira to win. I knew Islam was a threat, but he didn't really face someone as like an Oliveira was, you know, on that level. But the way he just ran through him like he was an amateur made him look like nothing. After this guy cleaned
Right.
up this division, it just blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. You know what I
And
mean? It was crazy.
what's Islam's true skill that dominated everybody in? Why?
Wrestling, but he got him in a stand-up as well.
Yeah, he dropped him. He dropped him, then strangled him.
It was just like how Khabib did Conor. You know what I mean? Because everybody said, "Oh, Khabib's just gonna go in there and wrestle him to the ground." On the stand-up, he knocked him down with punches. You get what I'm saying? So people hate on those Russian, wrestlers, but they'll get up and strike with you too. You know what I mean?
They'll strike with you, but when they get you to the ground, they know what the fuck to do to finish you.
Man, they know that.
And HLD, D Bevel, I've been saying this for the better part of 2 years, right? Somebody better figure out that combat sambo before they take over the sport.
I think it's
Somebody
too late.
better figure it out, man.
I think it's too late, bro.
Can I get
I
Stan word?
didn't
Those guys are
hear what he
dominant.
said. He said somebody better figure out what. Hold up, I didn't hear what he said. Somebody better figure out what.
Combat sambo. That's the Russian martial art. That's where Khabib came from. Makhachev. You got the other Nurmagomedov over in Bellator. Who's the light heavyweight champion? Oh, Corey Anderson's fighting him next week, which I thought Corey Anderson won that fight, and they bailed Nemkov out last time with the stoppage. But it's combat sambo. It's where Fedor Emelianenko dominated with it for years. Nobody's been able to figure this shit out in MMA. All these guys from Russia, especially that certain part of Russia, Dagestan.
It's that village.
Nobody's been able to figure this shit out. These guys are walking through people, and nobody's been able to figure it out. Khabib retired undefeated.
The most novice guy in that village will beat the shit out of anybody else in wrestling, bro. I don't care what in the Olympics, man. That's how badass these motherfuckers are. I mean, this is what they do. That's all they do.
When it comes to ground game, I never thought I'd go against a Brazilian. Like, they're the kings of ground game. But when it comes to those Russians, man, they're showing me something I never seen before. I mean, they make it look like it's just no effort. You know what I mean? It's just. Hey,
Makhachev said we about to start. You heard what Makhachev said after the Oliveira fight, right?
What'd he say?
He's like, we about to start taking some of these guys' black belts away, man. They can't grapple.
Man, they need demotions. Go down to purple or something.
Rob G, you get a mic check, homie. Rob G, that's you? Unmute your mic. 1 2 1 2. There you go.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Rob G. What's up, man?
Talk to me, man. What you think of the fights, bro? Got
No,
some
it was a
good
good
boxing tonight, but the biggest upset of the night was in MMA, UFC, put on a promotion. Israel faced the guy he had lost to twice in kickboxing, once by decision, the second time by KO, and in the third fight right here, he loses his undisputed title.
Absolutely.
What you think of it?
Well, I think of actually, man, I don't really be paying attention to UFC, MMA. At the same time, man, the story behind it, man, it was good. Man. You know what I'm saying? The story behind it and the history and everything like that. The fact that fought twice. You know what I'm saying? I think that was good going into this fight. I want to see it, and yeah, I have no horse in this race. I just want to see a good fight. That's all.
Come on, Rob G. Come on, man. You ain't had nobody in this fight, man. Come on.
What's going on, Rob? Hey, man. What's up, HLDs, man?
What's up?
Big HLDs, man.
See, in a lot of MMA.
Hey,
like,
man, what's up, D
tonight,
Bev, man? What you fucking around up in this bitch, man?
What's up,
D
Rob?
Bev.
What's up, Rob?
Uh-oh.
No, what a lot of people are saying tonight in like MMA chats and forums, right? They're saying like, I saw a lot of comments. They're like, did Israel have his Roy Jones moment, stepping up to light heavyweight, then coming down, having a regular decision fight against the last guy? God damn it, it was like a few months ago. You know what I mean? But forgot his name.
Jared
Cannonier. There you go, man. Is that DJ Yo? Man, he knows this shit.
Yeah, man, yeah.
But Cannonier, man. Yeah, Cannonier. And then now this fight, I mean, man, he got caught, man. He was winning the whole fight. It was about to be an easy win for him. It was about to be easy. You know what I mean? Now, Pereira has some moments, but he got caught like Usman, man. But I think next year they're gonna show up and show out, man. They're really about to get their belts back. The question is, what's Ngannou gonna do? Out in this injury, you got Jones coming in to face Miocic. I mean, supposedly that's what Dana's saying. You still got Cyril Gane and Ty Tavassier out there. You know, I think Ngannou and Ty are the top two. I could be wrong. I mean, well, obviously Ty's not because he's got his ass whooped by Cyril Gane, but you know, I don't see Jones getting to Gagne, man. I just don't see that. I don't see
We got to see how
happening.
Jones looks in his first one, bro, in heavyweight.
Absolutely.
Once we
After
see
3 years off.
once we see what's up, then we can say okay.
Right.
But
right.
but that's the fight that we have to, we have to see that first one to see where he's at.
It's time. It's time. It's been a long time.
Bodega economics.
But hey, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. I'm gonna tune back in a little later. I'm just kicking it with the fam. I'll talk to y'all, man.
Tell everybody, say what up, man.
Hey, for sure, I will. I'm gonna get my cousin to subscribe too.
All right, peace. Shadow Ghost, talk to me, man. What up, though?
Hey, man, what's good, man? Hey, yo, I had to call in real quick, bro, because I was watching from, I just got home from work, man, and this shit is crazy. Look, I'm an Adesanya fan, too, and I understand that he was winning the whole fight, but just let me explain something. As boxing fans, we look at that and go, okay, he was winning the whole fight, but when Ortiz, sometimes people just got your number, bro. When Ortiz fought Wilder and he was winning every single round, but Wilder just got that equalizer, bro. When you have an equalizer like that, and you look at the history of these two guys, the first fight that they fought, it was kind of close, actually. I'm talking about the kickboxing one. It could have went either way, but I kind of slid towards Izzy. The second fight, Izzy was winning the whole fight. Third round, gets caught. This fight, same thing. The dude just got his number, bro. And when you're fighting a guy like that got that type of power, bro, you got to be perfect the whole fight. That's the problem, and he got history. And Izzy, what's crazy is, leading up to the fight, Izzy was like, I know I gotta watch out for that left hook. He said it like 50 times. I gotta watch out for that left hook. And what caught him? First, it was a straight right hand, and then he did like he pumped the right hand like he was gonna throw it again, and threw that left hook. And as soon as he got hit, bro,
uppercut. It was the second one. The second shot that got him was an uppercut.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the one when he was on the cage, like when he was trying to escape. Yeah.
Then he got caught.
It
with
was
that
like a
left
left.
hook.
Yeah, right. So when he got hit with the left hook, right, I was like, oh Lord, bro. And then check it out, bro. I'm a fan too of Izzy, bro. Like I like Izzy. I like his style. He remind me of like Bruce Lee and shit. You know what I mean? But I saw some people on the UFC, like at the press conference, like on the channel in the comments, they were like, early stop, bro. Nah, bro, you trying to get somebody killed, bro. That shit ain't no early stoppage, bro. My guy was hurt. And if you really like when you see a person with that hits that hard, bro, he could have been like, we've just seen it recently in boxing, bro. A person gets put into a coma, man. You know what I mean? Like I understand, but it is what it is. And I mean, they're gonna run it back. But Izzy got to be perfect the whole fight, man. You know what I mean? This is the second straight time that they fought, and the same thing happened. Izzy beating him. He almost caught him at the end of the first round, but then the time ran out. The same thing happened the second time that they fought. Mark, he had Alex hurt, and the bell rang. I think it was the first round. I think it was the first or second round, and the bell rang. And the same thing happened here. He caught him at the end of round one. And the bell rang. And what happened at the end of the fight? That same game, but he just got his number, bro. It's the same shit with Wilder and when he fought Ortiz. It's the same shit with Tyson Fury and Wilder's catching him with all these crazy punches and Fury getting up like the Undertaker and shit. It just, some people got your number, bro. It is what it is, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But I mean, I want to see the fight again, a fourth fight. Well, I guess the rematch in this one, but he's got to be perfect, man. But yo, I appreciate you, man.
Salute. I appreciate you, man.
Ponte.
All right, shout out to Shadow Ghost. All right. HOD, you agree? Disagree? What you think of what Shadow Ghost said? Said this guy just got his number, homie. You ain't gonna beat this guy.
Yo, man, I gotta agree with my brethren from the same hometown of the island. So yeah, man, I gotta say yes. No, man, it's exactly that. I mean, it's now three fights in a row. So, I mean, what is he gonna be able to do that's gonna be different in this time frame from now in the rematch that he's gonna learn to do. He's gonna have to change something totally, all the way around. Either he finishes him off on the ground, or does he go for broke a little earlier in the fight and not wait till the end? Because maybe he got caught because he was also tired. You know what I'm saying? And if he's gassed at the end, that's why his reflexes aren't as sharp, where he's able to weave these shots. So he's gonna have to change something. Obviously, the same game plan that he had is not gonna work, because if he's gonna go back at it again, this guy's gonna go with all he got at the end and take him out. So he's gonna have to change his game plan. Whatever it is, it's got to be totally different. As far as either I'm gonna go for broke earlier, or am I gonna learn how to do some missions and grappling control on the ground. It's one of those two.
Yeah, shout out to Logic. He said had his hands down, wasn't responding to the punches. Pereira was not gonna stop throwing and landing. I couldn't agree
He
more.
was like he was like dead, bro.
He was doing like this.
He looked like a zombie, like going like he wasn't even looking.
And his hands wasn't up.
That's a safe stoppage, and I'm glad that they did it. This ain't boxing. We're not gonna play that game. Don't bring that boxing shit into UFC.
Nah, because I saw somebody in boxing getting beat up earlier too, and I was like, man, are they gonna stop this, or are they gonna let this person get destroyed?
Oh yeah, today there was a fight that the corners did their job and they stopped the fight.
Who was the fighter we was watching on, and they was just getting this shit beat out? Matter of fact, I think I got a screenshot because somebody was bloody. They were real bloody, man. They was just getting a beating, bro.
You mean today?
Yes, today, bro. Let me see. I think I got a screenshot of somebody who was getting beat up and bloody. Or was that in the UFC? I was watching the fight.
I think in the
it was the UFC fight, and old boy ended up winning. He ended up winning too.
Oh, the one that they were saying before this one, before the Israel fight.
Yeah,
Chandler and
Poirier. I think it was Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier. Yeah, that's what we're saying. They were going at it, and he choked. No, well, not because of blood, man. Blood is and that ain't gonna stop a fight because of that. But obviously, if you're out, as soon as they see that you're out and you're in non-defense mode, they will stop the fight almost immediately. So it's a different game, man. But they should be doing the same in boxing. Today in one of the fights, I think on the zone card was the guy was just getting the shit beat out of him, and he wasn't gonna win the fight. And the corners, hey, look, man, if you're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna stop the fight, and they called it off. I mean, that's what they gotta do more of that. We really don't need no more tragic shit. This guy's still in the hospital. I'm not certainly sure if he's out of coma. I kind of heard he was, but I think he's still in serious condition in the hospital. So we don't need more tragic stories like that. I think us as the fans, we overall need to lower this Marcus Aurelius style gladiator type shit. We gotta make it okay to stop a fight early. If we see that the guy is do we have exceptions that sometimes the guy comes back, but for the most part, nah, man. Most guys are just gonna get hurt and take damage that are not needed. And we as the fans have got to promote that it's okay to stop the fight. Yo man, everybody peeled off. What?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mark.
Oh yeah. Somebody said Izzy said no, he said let him back in the fight. Let him back in the fight. Izzy let him back. No, somebody was like, yo, who's Shakur gonna fight? They said Pitbull Duck. Is that true?
I call it a duck. I call it just the business of boxing.
What happened? What's going on, bro? What's going on, HOD?
PBC.
What's going on? What they say, bro? What they say? He said, I'm not letting nobody touch this fight.
Oh no, I wouldn't be surprised. Why would they feed that new star that they got over there? To feed him to Shakur on ESPN.
Hold up, is it feeding it to him or he ain't?
Yes,
he ain't ready
to Shakur, man.
Is he feeding him? So he ain't shit then. Is what you're saying?
No, man. Is that anybody's gonna face Shakur? It ain't gonna be shit. That's why. That's all. It's because Shakur is that good.
He the real big fish.
Oh, he is. He is.
He the shark. Okay.
He is.
All I'm saying is this. You put him in there with Tank Davis. You won't put him in there with Shakur? You put him in there with a knockout guy, right?
Pitbull was not a star. Pitbull was not a star when they fed him to Tank Davis.
Oh, so Tank Davis made him a star because some people with a loss, people think he won. Why not?
Yeah, a lot of people thought he won him because it was a really good fight.
Why not put him in there with Shakur then? What y'all saving him for a Tank Davis rematch?
I would say so. That's a money fight right there.
What? So and Shakur ain't okay. And Shakur is too much of a risk, low reward.
No, why lose?
It's a title eliminator. It's for a title shot, right?
Business. I'm talking about like business wise. Why would I feed him to Shakur when I could feed him to one of my own and have a huge fight out of that?
Oh man, bodega economics, man.
Nah, bodega economics is feeding him to Shakur.
So you protecting these fighters, man. Shame on you, bro. I gotta put a case on you, bro.
No, because he'd be able to fight. He'd be able to fight a rematch with which everybody wants to see. I mean, I would like to see that rematch with Tank. And Tank is the one who's supposed to be actually trying to fight, the winner of Haney and Lomachenko, because he's second in at the WBO or WBA, whatever belt he's got. So. But yeah, I'm not surprised. As soon as they announced it, I knew that. To me, I know that's not gonna happen.
Damn, man.
The only mandatory fights that are really enforced because they have consequences are the fights when they're mandatory to a belt, because then you could strip a fighter, right? Like Spence right now, he's got to fight Thurman because he'll end up losing his
mumbling,
belt.
bro. You mumbling.
Mumbling.
Yeah, you kind of mumbling, man. This man, it could fight that. Man, what? Fuck out of here, man. You put him in there with Tank Davis. Oh my God.
Boxing's business first, Mark.
Okay.
When you learn that,
I've been telling y'all that, but y'all didn't want to hear that last week.
Who's y'all, man? I'm tired of y'all.
I'm talking to you too. You part of y'all. You part of y'all. Everybody but me is y'all. If you disagree with me, it's y'all.
All right.
It's all of y'all.
Well, then,
last week.
Then that goes for your boy, man. Why your boy then go get that bag, man?
That's what I said. It's business. You saying what I was saying last week. Boxing is a business.
I've always said boxing is a business.
Nah.
Competition second.
Jay said, "Who Spence gonna fight next? Thurman or Boots?" Shit, we don't know. I think it's gonna be Thurman or Stanionis.
No, it's gonna be Thurman.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's Thurman. He's an older mandatory.
Isaac's dad said Isaac's dad is ducking for his son. Okay. Rob G said Shakur the Shark. Pitbull duck Shakur. That's what Jay said. HLD. Reggie Owen said HLD is part of the Spanish Protection League. SPL in the building. SPL in the building. I like that. Spanish Protection.
SPL.
Nah, man.
Oye, deja estar hablando de eso, brother. Tú sabes.
Yeah. He said, Rob G said Pitbull Doug who? At Reggie. Major Key Boxer said, what up? Pitbull Senior said Shakur run too much. Boring fight. Yeah, it's gonna be a boring fight. No, it ain't. Rob G said drop the link. I think I did drop the link, Rob G. The link is out there several times.
Wasn't he on the panel?
Right. Nalu Manis, how you say this? Nalu Manis said that's what he get for dissing my boy Max after he lost to Volkanovski. He said FM. He said FM great. He got TKO'd. At least my boy Holloway ain't been knocked the F out. Okay, facts. Okay. What's up, Rob G? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, Mark? What's going down, man? What's up, HLD, man?
We did that already. We did the what's ups already. Talk to me. Let's go. We live.
What you want me to talk about?
Nigga, you click the link.
Man, I was trying to chill, bro.
Man, so you don't even want to talk. Bro, you click the link. What's on your mind?
Yo, Rob G, my man. I hope you ain't that dude that goes into the bedroom with the girl. She's spread eagle, naked, ready to roll, and you say, "Yeah, what's up?" And you got nothing to do. You just want to chill with us, man. That's all.
Gotta talk though, right?
Yeah, man. He got his logo up there, man.
Right, you just want his logo on the screen, nigga. You ain't even talking. All right. What were we talking about? I don't lost my spot.
We're talking about Shakur and Pitbull, and I mean everybody knew that fight was going to happen. Like I said, Mark, the only mandated fights that really get enforced with because there's consequences are the ones with belts for championships. Outside of that, I think and I got to look at the rules. I'm not sure if they don't fight, is there a penalty? Somebody gets dropped out of the WBC ranking or something like that. I don't know if there's anything like that, or if there is any type of consequence because of it. So, but the only ones that are really enforced, I think, are just those the ones with belts or title eliminators. That means then you get bonds. You get if you don't participate in it, I guess. And which I think that's what they probably should have done and made it a title eliminator, maybe. But if not, then you get bounced down in the rankings, I guess.
So man, let's talk. Let's go to this Montana Love. Let's take it from there with this fight right here when he got dropped. Cause the kid did get dropped on. And he lost his fight. What's next for Montana Love?
Be honest with you, Mark. Either you got it or you don't. That's just the way it is for me. And I mean, he's a filler fight. That's all that's all I see out of this guy. I've always seen him as that. I've never seen him special. He's a keep busy fight. You know what I mean? He could stick around and make some paychecks, but I don't see him becoming a champion or anything like that. Never did. Never saw the specialty in the guy. And he's been touched up before. He's chinny, man.
You say he's a what?
He's chinny.
He's chinny. Reggie O, the Killer Show. What's good, my G?
Oh man, I'm out here hurt like a motherfucker. But man, fuck that old poodle loving motherfucker Montana Love. Ban that motherfucker from the sport. He go raise French bulldogs. Old poodle dog loving motherfucker. He's a poor sport. He whack his shit. All the dumb shit he brings, the dumbass antics he brings into the game, the dumbass antics he brings into showing videos. He's just wasteful in the game. He try to be flashy for who? Ain't no women watching that shit. Like, get to manning the sport up. The class of Ohio fighters is just went to the fucking dirt, and he's part of that class of dirt washing Ohio style of boxing.
Damn. Tell her how you feel, Reggie.
You don't think they could have took a point away? You think it's
fuck no, man? Okay. Fuck no. Ain't no point shit. This nigga at home.
I thought he had just told the referee I can't see though, right? And they was like,
and that was bullshit. Him telling the ref that shit. He trying to get out the fight because he knew this dude was gonna knock him the fuck out. Come on, he can't see. The fucking cut wasn't even over to blind his ass. He didn't want to be in that fight no more. And as soon as he get back to the damn fight, and he already trying to do some shit to get out the fight. He's full of shit. He took this dude for granted, and this dude came out here ready to walk his head up off his shoulders. And he found a way to get up out of that shit. Him and didn't even watching a replay, he made up all this stupid ass excuses. He should have known not to do that shit. I thought the dumb shit from the doctor was stupid to say, I'm gonna let him go watch him for a minute. Like, stop it. And he probably was gonna lose his shit on the scorecards. He should have been down on the cards.
Yeah, I wonder what the scorecards really were, but he should have been down.
Yeah, it was like you don't grab a person and flip them over the damn ring. Like, that shit was dumb. You took this dude from one side of the damn ring to run him to the other side. Then you sitting there, and this is how much he underestimated dude. I don't know if y'all was hearing it, but he up there talking shit to the dude, trying to taunt, trying to showboat. And even in that first round, that dude caught him with a punch, ended up rocking his ass.
Well, showboating and talking shit, that's part of the fight game, though, Reg.
No, he does that shit all the time. He a little Adrian Broner with his shit. A little bit too AB with his shit. Like, he comes up short with a lot of shit. It was even a fight before this to where he was toying with it with one of the dudes. I think Baranachek he fought. Baranachek wobbled his ass playing around with him.
I thought he didn't get dropped in that fight too.
And he might have.
Yeah,
I know
I think he
Baranachek
did.
hurt his ass.
I think he got dropped in that one too.
Yeah, he can go off and sit with poodles for a minute.
I thought it was smart that they, I was like, before this, the fight, I'm like, all right, that's cool. At least they're trying to do a lot of local fights for these guys and get the locals of the community from where these fighters are from, attached, because that's a smart thing to do. But man, he lay a flat egg over there on today. And this was flat out wrong, man. Look at that. Look at this shit, bro. He said he didn't push him over, man. That's totally Royal Rumble right there.
Yeah, he up there clotheslining the dude to pull him out. Like, that shit was ignorant as fuck, man.
Yo, fam, hold on. I didn't know he said he didn't do this though. What he denied it? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he was denying it.
He said, I didn't try to pick him up. I didn't throw him over. I mean, he had his hand. He with his right hand, he pulled the rope down.
No, as he was going over, he tried to say, "Look, the dude tried to throw an elbow at me."
Yeah,
he dirty.
Oh, he was saying he was dirty.
Yeah, he said, "Look," as the replay playing. Look, he throwing the elbow. He hitting me. He trying to hit me in the eye with the elbow. Like, man, get the fuck out of here.
And you're looking at it like, what elbow, man? What are you talking about?
Oh man, I didn't hear that part. I gotta play that. I gotta play this.
Yeah, go find that shit real quick.
Eddie Hearn was pissed like a motherfucker. Eddie Hearn lost his ass off.
Oh, let me see these scorecards real quick. At the time of the stoppage, let me see. What we did 5 rounds. He was up 3-2 on one card, 3-2 on another card, and 4-1 on another card. He was winning.
Oh, so he was gonna win regardless.
Oh, he was getting a hometown cooking.
Shit. That first, okay. The first judge. Let me share my screen.
Who was winning? Montana Love or the other guy?
Montana Love was winning.
On the scorecards?
On God, I'm looking at it right here. I'm gonna share my.
No.
What I say?
Yeah, they was cooking. They was cooking.
Oh shit! That's why Eddie Hearn was tripping, bro.
So look at the scorecard. So, the red judge, he gave him every round except the round he got dropped in the second. The white judge gave him the first, third, and fourth, and so did the blue judge, give him the first, third, and fourth.
Hey, is Glenn Feldman any of those judges?
No, Glenn Feldman judged the previous fight. No. He judged the Janibek fight. It was him, Cheatham, and Steve Weisfeld.
Oh, okay.
They judged the Janibek fight, and they only gave that dude Bentley versus Janibek 2 rounds.
That's crazy.
That was bullshit.
And he did way better than that. I think that was Steve Weisfeld gave him 118. I was like, nah, he did better than that.
Yeah, he did.
What's good?
What's up, y'all, man? You see Montana Love do that WWE shit?
Oh man, you must have seen the frame. Yeah. Talk to me. What you think of this?
That dude, he's getting his ass whooped.
He could have. He got robbed, Shelton.
Hold on, go ahead. Let's show him get his opening statement off real quick.
He was getting his ass whooped, and he wanted a way out. He took it.
Go ahead.
All fact.
That dude was a little bit better than he thought. Dude was a lot bigger than he thought.
Right.
That fight was not going well for Montana Love, and he took his way out. There's no excuse Anybody who's been watching boxing for more than 2 weeks knows you cannot throw a man over the top rope. Can't do it. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter.
Look at the screen, more.
Throw
Look at
him over
the
the
screen.
top.
Reggie, look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Yeah,
Exactly what that
can't
nigga
do
did.
that. You can't do that.
HOD, look at the screen.
Isn't that it's the Royal Rumble, man? I'm telling you.
You can't do that in a boxing match, HLD. You can't.
The man was winning the fight, man.
It doesn't matter. You still can't throw a motherfucker over the top rope. You can't.
You know what killed me? What bugged me about Montana Love is to see that nigga hop on the top rope like he thought he won the fight. Like this nigga jumped on the rope thinking they stopped the fight because he won by TKO. Like how fucking foolish is these niggas, man?
They're so full of themselves, man.
Hold on, he was shocked when he found out he lost. I thought he was doing that as in saying, man, everybody know I really won. I thought
He didn't win. He was losing. He got dropped. He got hurt.
Sheldon, you hear what the judges was doing on the scorecard though?
No, I didn't
You
hear
see what
that.
the judges had it scored?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't see that. What does it have scored? What did it have scored?
Okay,
It
one
was
judge
robbing
had
this dude.
One
They was
dude
trying
had
to rob that
one
dude.
judge had Montana winning every round except the round he got dropped. The other judge gave him the first, third, and fourth, and so did the next judge, the first, third, and fourth. So he was.
Oh, so there was some home cooking going on in Cleveland.
Granted, at the end of that sixth round, it would have been 3-3 though, because he definitely was losing that sixth round.
So it was basically some home cooking going on in Cleveland.
That's why Eddie Hearn was. I mean, there's this part in when they were talking to Eddie Hearn was pissed. And he
I
had
played
to
it
control
earlier
himself.
tonight.
Yeah, it was some home cooking going on. Now I was having a debate. I was having a debate somewhere else, right? And I pissed him off, I guess.
You, Shelton, pissing somebody off?
Yeah, I guess I pissed them off because they're trying to tell me they're trying to sell me on the merits of Jamal Charlo, right? And all I said was the guy we saw tonight, because it turns out that Denzel Bentley's a little bit better than we thought.
He is.
He's okay.
No, I think Janibek's a little bit more hype than what people think.
Yeah, he's definitely that. He's definitely that. He's definitely that.
Bubu Andrade ought to be ashamed of his fucking self for running away from fighting the
I still don't think he ducked him, bro.
I don't think he dug. I just think it wasn't
a lot of y'all don't like to believe in certain duckings. There's this shit that Dana White said tonight in the post fight of that UFC event. And Dana was talking about how quick Izzy was to accept this Alex Pereira fight. And he stated that a lot of these fighters will get in front of the camera and say one thing, behind the scenes, they be on a whole bunch of other shit. And that's what y'all don't like to hear from
No. What I'm saying is this.
I want to reply after Shelton. Go ahead.
Think about this, Reg. This is what I said about that fight, the Janibek fight. In my opinion, there was no way some 11-fight dude is going to beat Boo Boo, first of all. Second of all, from Boo Boo's perspective, if I beat this motherfucker's ass, they're going to say he only had 11 fights and he wasn't ready. If I somehow lose to this motherfucker, then my career wasn't shit and I ain't shit. It's a lose-lose for me. I want to move on to 68 and do some better shit. That's what I saw.
And I want to follow with that. I don't take it as if I lose. I don't even think he think of losing, bro. A lot of these guys, them top guys, especially that never been beat. I don't think he thinks that. It's like it's not. First of all, making that weight ain't the same, bro. 168 and 160. That's a steak. That's a couple steaks you get to eat differently, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's not no little guy, right? But also, if he beats him, he's supposed to beat him. I fight him. I'm not even gonna get no money. I ain't even gonna get no real money to fight him. The bigger money fights, probably for him, is going to be at 168. Trying to get that Canelo fight. Whoa, I gotta get your mic. I'm like, that shit is just loud. This nigga ain't got no WD-40.
Gotta have that mute control.
Yeah, no WD-40 in the house. Like I like that squeaking, so I know when somebody coming. But yeah, man, I just believe at the end of the day, I don't think he would get a lot of credit for the guy, and I think at some point you realize you're not going to get no big fight at 160, and it's trying to move forward. You got to move forward with your career. But I'll let HOD and Reggie reply since they disagree.
And I think that's total bullshit because you got so many of these fighters that are coming into the game with not many fights. with 7 fights. You got the dude Morel with 7, 8 fights. So that's total bullshit to think that's why Andrade didn't want to fight him, because this dude only got 15 fights and I won't get the credit. Well, you're getting a lot of that shit coming up out of the sport. So that's all bullshit. He was afraid of this dude. Everything he read, he was reading and hearing these dudes build this dude up as, he didn't want to face it. He'll go to 168 and fight somebody with 4 and 5 fights as well. Because that's just what's happening within the sport, is these dudes are spending a lot of their time in the amateurs before they come in and making their pro debuts and shit. So, I mean...
Well, I just watched that dude. I don't watch that dude twice.
Let me say this. Boo Boo has made a lot of fucking dumpy-ass moves in his career. And he probably ain't got too many fights left. His career has been shadow banned like a motherfucker. He's been shadow banned as a fighter from his own doing and shit.
I don't watch this dude 3 times fight. This dude that I saw
which
all
dude
3
you talking about?
times fight. This dude Janibek. That dude don't beat Boo Boo. The dude tonight, the dude in the last fight, the dude in the fight before that. That dude does not beat Andrade.
I agree with that.
So I don't think he ducked it. It wasn't nothing in it for
It's
him.
the business side, guys. It's the business side. He's not gonna.
Yeah, wasn't nothing in it for him.
You know, just like in the other one, he pulled out of that purse bid, right? It was like a $200,000 purse bid. He wasn't gonna fight for no $100,000.
Because he is no value to Boo Boo.
You know,
that's the thing. Boo Boo has to understand. There's no value to him. He's killed his career off. That's why they're giving him $100,000 to win the purses for his fights. Nobody's even
been blackballed. He been blackballed though, Rich. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Yeah, he shadow banned his damn self. He's done that shit to his own self. That's the mistakes Bud's making that y'all don't see through. Like, they fucking up in their decision making, man. And then I look at the little stupid ass post that fucking BOK Prime put up because they fucked up a historic damn fight. If more fighters would bet on themselves, we'll get the best of the best fighting. No, you won't. You'll get fighters walking away from the table.
That's debatable.
Yeah, it's definitely debatable, but these niggas will walk away like Bud did.
No, Bud walk.
Yeah, that's debatable about that being the best of the best anyway, because the other dude's probably better than both of them.
Who's better than both of them? The David A. Nevian? Where the fuck is
No,
name?
not that dude. I'm talking about Boots Ennis. Probably beat them both.
I mean, he's younger. He might have more twitchy muscles too, but
exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The youth.
Yeah, that
with the skill, he might be both of them. So we really don't know who's the best in that division.
I wouldn't put Boots in there because he hasn't fought nobody for me to say any of that. You know, he's good as what you can see, but
let me ask you this, HLD.
25 too, though.
The motherfucker got 30 fights. If he ain't ready now, when is he gonna be ready?
Oh, I never said he's not ready, but I gotta see it to say that he's gonna whoop both those guys.
Then the only way you can see it is if they get their ass in there, right?
That'll put him against.
The only way you gonna see it.
Oh yeah, but Boots is close to getting it. Boots is close for everybody to see it. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming, man. Somebody gonna have to fight him.
You know, put Boots in with Ugas now or something like that.
Did you guys see the interview this morning with Matt Kellerman?
Oh, and Terrence.
Oh, I ain't talking about the Terrence shit. That's the same shit we've been talking about for months. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the Jared Anderson shit. I like what that kid said.
Oh, hell yeah. That's I've been.
Oh, what did he say? I like him because he's well spoken and shit. But I didn't see that interview.
They asked him about
Look at Whittier Red up here. He speaks so
I
well.
sent you the link, man. You can see that in that link.
They asked him 2 things. They asked him who. They said who in your generation, not the old guys that's there now. Who in your generation do you see that you may have to fight? He said, there's one guy, that guy that won the Olympics, Javelov. I might have to fight him. That's the best guy I've seen. And number 2, they asked him, well, you sparred with Tyson Fury to get ready for the last Wilder fight. How did that sparring go? He just smiled and said, well, let's just say this, and I'm going to stand on it. I'm the best heavyweight in the world.
I've been telling. I stand on that too. Feed Wilder to him, bro. That's what we need to do to make a new American star.
I like what that kid is putting
Jared
out.
Anderson from Ohio too.
Yeah, he's from Dayton.
Okay, I'm worried about him now. I'm worried.
Nah, he had a different type of showboating though.
I'm
But the
worried about
difference-
him. I like him,
Well, see,
but I'm worried about him. Hopefully, he's staying away from them old fashionista ass dudes that are plaguing that damn state.
Well, see, the difference with him is he's not like the rest. Most of these guys in the division that's football players or came from another sport. That dude been boxing since he's like 7 years old. So all he does is box. He don't play basketball. He don't play
I'm
football.
worried
Don't do
when he
none of
get his first big payday that he don't start Adrian Broner his focus. He don't start Montana Loving his focus. He don't start
heavyweight too, of course.
he don't start Rasheed Warring his focus. He don't start what's the other Bunny? Wasn't Bunny? What's the other one?
How's he doing anyway, Reg? How's he doing? You heard anything about him? Yeah,
I
he
ain't
got
heard
shot
nothing
up.
about him since he got shot. Nuh-uh.
See what I'm saying?
Nah, but Jared Anderson is the goods, man. He's our next. He's our real.
Reg, look at the screen.
He's the next big American heavyweight.
Reg,
Yeah,
you see the
look at him.
screen?
Yep.
You don't
That's what
think this
I'm talking
nigga,
about.
when he start getting the bag, he ain't gonna come in there with 45 gold chains with diamonds in them?
He gonna walk in with fish tank under his feet.
He gonna
I'll
come
tell
in
you,
the ring with
but-
Lil Boosie and somebody rapping and shit.
I ain't disrespecting Ohio. That's why I'm speaking. You know, these Ohio kids is on a bunch of fuck shit. Ohio used to be a premier boxing town. These motherfuckers done turned this shit into Fashion Nova and shit.
Yeah. Yo, this guy Reg, man.
Because I hate what I see from these dudes. That's like when you hear what Buddy McGirt said when they showed that feature on Janibek, and he was stating about what separates him from American fighters. These motherfuckers ain't divas. They ain't with none of that shit. They listen. These ain't prima donnas, and that's the problem with a lot of these dudes. They become prima donna. They don't focus, and they don't live up to the full potential. They can run the gamut on this boxing shit, can live up. Same thing with Richard Hitchens. Watching him fight tonight, he could have gave way more, and he got to understand he did all that shit to get away from TNT, and then you go in this fight, don't press the guy. That's gonna cause Eddie. He signed Eddie Hearn, right? That's gonna cause Eddie Hearn them not wanting to put you on the shit. Now your fight that you fought for is fucked.
Yeah, his fight
Your
was
fight, you
underwhelming.
left to go get this Montana Love fight to get away from TNT. Now everything is fucked. So now it's like, where do you go now? Now
gotta
Eddie has
correct-
to try to get some
So
other
here's
shit.
the question, though.
Hold on,
Here's the question.
real quick. I got a small correction.
Go ahead.
He's not
Go ahead.
from, as you can see on the screens, from Toledo, not Dayton.
Oh, Toledo? Okay. You're from Toledo,
He's
Ohio.
still Ohio.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, I
But
just
here's
want-
the thing, though.
You know,
After
these
tonight,
guys funny about their cities, man. You know, and they
but
favorite.
after tonight, bro, after tonight, how big is a Montana Love fight? That dude ain't that good.
No, he's never been good. Shelf.
That dude ain't that good.
I think he's very skilled. I just think that weight, those guys are bigger, and those guys hit
The
hard.
last two fights I saw him in, Mark, he got dropped.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a skill set. He does have he has very good boxing skills, but his beard, and for that division, those guys are just bigger and stronger than him. He don't have a lot of pop. That guy he fought tonight, that guy got 15 wins, 2 losses, but he got 14 wins by knockout. So that means damn near every time he win the fight, he gonna stop that guy.
And he was probably gonna knock that nigga out tonight.
So, and Montana Love, he's a 50-50 knockout guy. 18 wins, 9 knockouts, 50-50. But those knockouts were earlier in his career. As he moved up, those knockouts have stopped. So the competition is different. Those guys are bigger. Those guys hit harder. And yeah, he's not that. Yeah, he don't have the pop. I don't think his lateral movement and his defense, because nobody wants to get hit. But my guy got to keep his hands up. He be doing too much of that flashy shit. That shit worked better when he was with those smaller guys and at a lighter, those smaller guys and the guys at the lower level of the competition. But as you move up into this division, man, he gonna get hurt.
Yeah, well, you keep moving up, you got to fight better guys, and he's just
Mark,
not that good.
Hey, go to real quick. Go to fucking the UFC post fight and take a picture of this Chewbacca ass jacket Israel Adesanya got on. What the fuck? I know he didn't waste his money on this shit.
He should have wasted his money on it. He should have wasted his money on a better trainer because he got knocked the fuck out.
Let me see.
Yeah, Montana Love is gonna be a journeyman, guys. That's as good as it gets. For him. He's gonna be a
he's a
middle
Blair
level
Cobb.
guy.
He's Blair Cobb.
He's gonna be a journeyman. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. This nigga got this nigga brought the fur out.
Man, that nigga stole Chewbacca's skin. Nigga
That shit
gutted
fire.
Chewbacca up.
Nigga, this shit fire as hell, Reggie. I ain't even going.
Oh no, man! They got this nigga mark on his
I'm
list.
sorry.
Man, that's some straight up Ohio shit. This 50
Nigga, that shit fire. Let me put it on the screen, son. Yo, you tripping. This shit fire.
Man, this nigga wearing Chewbacca suit, man.
I can't even hate, homie. Hold up. Let me put it on. Oh man, I can't even hate, homie. That
Man,
shit
y'all
fire.
some Fashion Nova ass motherfuckers, man.
Hey, look, this shit is fire. This shit is fire, yo. Oh, and he ain't even wearing no shirt with it. Just got the diamonds on. Let's go. He about to stank that jacket up. He can't even take that back.
What is he trying to be a Rolly? Is that what he is?
Oh man, now Rolly had on some he had on ox skin or some shit like that. Rolly.
We can't see it, Mark. But there
Oh,
it
here
is.
we go.
This nigga here.
Oh
He
shit.
did
That shit.
He went
fire.
up to the post fight.
Yeah, he had a post-fight press conference stunting on him.
Why
like-
would you wear that after you just got clipped and stopped?
I mean, you already had that planned out. That's what you had to wear. That's what you brought to wear.
Should have brought something else.
This nigga just left the
Maybe
Star
the
Wars.
rumors are true.
That nigga
That's
left
all
the
I'm
Star
saying.
Wars premiere and that shit, man.
Hey, look, now once he sit down now, that shit puff out a lot. Hold on, son. Hold up. Yeah, let me screen my screen. Yeah. Let me show his screen, son. Hold on. Here we go. Yo, look at this shit. Somebody look at this. Yo.
Oh my God! Look at this dude.
Yo.
He
I
looked
said
he's
going
got-
into
he
this
looked like
fight
he's
though,
got the
fellas.
costume from the Lion of the Wizard of Oz and shit.
I said going into this fight though, fellas. I think that dude got his number. The dude beat him in a close fight the first time. He's knocked his ass out the second fight and knocked his ass out again. I think this dude just got his number. He can't beat this cat.
Now he's got to be.
I don't buy into that he can't beat this dude. That's what hurts me so bad with this fucking fight and why I'm so pissed off after seeing that shit. It's everything he does. Izzy was handling this fucking dude. But it's the shit that he's been doing since being in this shit. All that fighting with his hands down, all this old Bruce Lee ass shit, trying to slip and slide out the way of punches, but then he's sitting on a cage doing that shit. And he did that shit in the 5th round. And he got caught. But outside that, he dominated this dude. And I think he can beat him. He can't-
So
these-
basically, what you're telling me is he was winning the fight until he wasn't.
Yeah, but it's a thing of him doing this stupid ass shit. You see a lot of these niggas. Boots Ennis was another motherfucker used to do that shit. And you know who stopped that shit? His dad. Regardless of how
But
bad,
see,
how much you dominate these motherfuckers, stop that playing shit.
But see,
And
here's
these
the
niggas
thing
be
though.
doing that
This
shit.
dude done
All
beat him
these skills,
twice.
all these dudes who happen to have greater footwork than people, certain athletic abilities than other people, they get too cocky and they get to playing with folks. Especially when they ain't here with people with power. They get to playing with them, sliding out the way, saying you ain't too slow. Like Izzy was catching this dude. There's things Izzy can work on, but he just got to keep his fucking hands up.
I don't think after this one he's got a
shit.
chance at all.
He can't beat this guy, man, because look, this guy didn't just beat him twice, he knocked him out twice.
He's in his head now. He's got to be totally in his head now.
He knocked him out twice.
I think this dude's a confident enough dude. He don't worry about that shit. Even stepping into the fight, he was never nervous with the guy. He handled it, dude. He just fucked up. Unless he get knocked out again, then that's the only reason I say he got his number. He just can't play with
How many
this
times
motherfucker.
did it
That's the
take?
problem.
Shit.
Well, the one was just kickboxing. This one right here, it wasn't like 3 MMA fights. You get what I'm saying?
He beat him twice in kickboxing, then knocked his ass out in
What was
MMA. I mean,
the
what else he got to do?
Shit, you gotta be the one.
And even though it's MMA, it's still they were fighting in the same style of kickboxing because they weren't grappling and shit.
They were
Well, I
doing
mean,
some
only the few
grappling.
times that
Throughout
Izzy dominated
this
the
fight,
shit.
Grappling.
Yeah, throughout this fight, this dude never had a moment on fucking Izzy until he had a moment. But outside of that,
But
he didn't have
Reggie,
no moments.
He didn't beat this motherfucker 3 times. What else he got to do?
it wasn't like he was
won that
dominating.
fight right
Like
here
you
by
going
2
to say,
minutes,
like
bro.
when people say with Wilder, Tyson Fury, yeah, Tyson Fury was dominating in the fight. He's whooping
That,
on Wilder.
and
That
that's a
wasn't the
big
case in
difference.
this fight.
Perfect example, Reggie. That's been domination. Those last 2 fights was dominant shit.
Right.
Arguably, that first fight, he was controlling the whole fight, bro. This guy was controlling the shit, and he lost at the end. One time, he should have won that kickboxing one, the first one. The second one, yeah, he was controlling that until he won't. This one right here, he was controlling it until he, and this was longer. This is 5-minute rounds, bro. It was only like 2 minutes left. And he got
this guy's in his head. Like HLD said, this guy's in his head. You can't beat this guy.
In his head.
Nah,
And
man,
the dude's corners over there tell him, the dude's corner over there know they defeated. Say, you got to go out here and knock him out.
And he went out there and did it.
No, he
went out there and did it.
Win the fight like that. Like y'all just see knockouts say, "Oh, that nigga done."
Oh, he did a
Especially
Crawford.
Shelton always do that shit. The nigga just can't beat him. The nigga trash. He a bum. Like that ain't what's
I didn't say
happening.
he was a bum. I just say he can't beat this guy.
Man,
he can't beat this guy. This one guy he can't beat.
He got caught.
That shit though, where's that shit show up on BoxRec or MMA or whatever? Where's the close fight shit show up at? Or he was winning the fight. That shit don't matter. He lost. It doesn't matter if he was winning or the fight. He lost.
Nobody cares that he lost. That's your theory on he lost. This shit is about can he bounce back and fight this dude. I'll say yes. The dude wasn't doing this. Alex dude wasn't doing nothing like that. He didn't dominate.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure as the champion he got a rematch, right?
4 rounds of this fight of doing anything. He almost got his ass knocked down the first round.
As the champion, he got a rematch, right?
Yeah, I want to see the rematch. I want to see him go
yeah,
right
put him in there again. Put his ass in there again.
I you know, since the fight that I saw with Yoel Romero, I saw him in a different light as far as, you know, how great he really is. Because I know that if he would have engaged with Yoel Romero, was gonna eat his ass alive, bro. He doesn't have a grappling game. He doesn't have wrestling. He doesn't have true power. He doesn't. You know, I don't see it. I don't see it. You know, Usman is a different story. That dude is he's on another level. He really did just get caught out of the blue. But this one right here, it was more of just getting caught. It's like I don't know what the hell happened. From what I saw in that last round, he either was gassed out and he just lost concentration, or because
no, he got hurt from before that where he checked this kick. He threw a kick at this dude. The dude checked it, and it hurt him. That's when he felt he had fell.
No, they looked at the replay.
No, they said it was that he tripped.
He tripped over his own foot. Joe Rogan.
Oh, he tripped. Oh, yeah, I thought he checked it, but he fell down from that. Dude was on his ass. But then he go back to that cage shit. All that slide and leaving your hands down. He got caught. Like you can't leave yourself. That's easy for a person to find out where he needs to throw the punch to knock your ass. Had he not been on that cage, he would have dominated in this fight. Like, been a dominated victory.
My thing is, I haven't seen improvement in his game. Like, all right, you used to be sucky at wrestling. Why ain't you better at it? Why ain't you better at submissions? Why and jiu-jitsu? What's going on with that growth of your game? You know, it's not happening at the level that I see other fighters. You know, so either the good money, he doesn't put in the effort for that, or because I don't see growth in it. I don't see no growth in wrestling, no growth in jiu-jitsu.
What that other dude ain't having either. For him to be as big as he is, he ain't know what he was doing neither.
Yeah, I just don't think Izzy is as good as Izzy thinks he is. That's my take on it. I think Izzy is very good. I just don't think Izzy is good as Izzy thinks he is.
So you saying Izzy got exposed tonight or something?
He didn't get exposed. He exposed against this guy because this guy done beat his ass twice. Knocked him out twice.
The dude ain't beat his ass. The dude just knocked him out.
I think he really.
What's the difference?
There's a total difference, homie.
Ain't no difference. He got knocked the fuck out twice.
Izzy depends on his athletic abilities too much,
that facts.
And he's not putting in the work on the skills, and that takes work.
Like I said, HLD, Izzy is not as good as Izzy
I don't know.
thinks
I
he is.
agree. When you said it the first time, I agree. I agree. You know, Usman, man, he's a great wrestler, but what did he improve on? And he improved on his striking. He's got a beautiful jab. He got a nice one too. The guy is good. You could see that he's improved his game. You know, but I don't see that with Izzy. He has stayed in the same thing that he's always done, getting away, getting away with it with just his athletic abilities and the striking that he does know. But that's it. And that's what I'm saying. A guy like Kazma, you're gonna tear him up. I mean, this fight today messed that fight up because I think that's what would have happened next.
But they're in the same weight.
Kazma fights 170, 185.
Yeah, both.
But I think he's gonna stick to 185. I think they're gonna finally just make that call because he's a big dude.
But it was just sad to seeing that shit, man. But that's what it takes. You make one mistake, light to go out, and hopefully he gets that opportunity. Which you already know Dana White's gonna do it. This is a huge fight, like Dana was saying. They sold this Madison Square out. He made over $11 million at the gate, so they look to go back into it. So they're gonna probably do it here and double up that. Try to raise those numbers by 50% or some shit. That's a lot of money for a gate for this UFC shit.
$11 million.
And you want Dana White to listen to the boxing people how to run his business?
No, better not. Better not.
One of the guys on Twitter, he's a boxing guy. He's the son of the guy who does the CompuBox. And he was like, man, well, I hated that because he's just starting to to warm up into UFC. He's like, man, I hated that they make them wear uniforms, man. Part of combat sports is self-expression. Let them wear shit like that. I'm like, look, my man, it's working for them. We're not bringing the boxing shit over there. Leave it alone. They're doing good. They're running this shit tight.
Let's hear what Dana said right here. Let's hear this.
The gate was 11.56 million. The second.
Oh, let's hear this.
It was kind of echoing.
45. 27 consecutive sellout.
Is echoing?
Go ahead. We can understand.
It's good now.
11.56 million. The second highest grossing event in MSG history. We hold number 1 and number 2 now, and it's the 5th highest grossing event for the UFC.
Stop it right there. He said this is their 5th highest grossing event. They've been around for a minute. This top 5? Let me make sure I heard this right.
And the second highest grossing event in MSG history.
What was the first highest grossing event in MSG history?
Another UFC card.
Connor shit there.
Yeah, he said he owns 1 and 2 at MSG.
Your mic is one show more. When you're not talking, please mute it, okay? Because I'm not on the screen, so I can't mute it for you.
1,845, 27th consecutive sellout. The gate was 11.56 million. The second highest grossing event in MSG history. We hold number 1 and number 2 now, and it's the 5th highest grossing event for the UFC. Fight of the night. No brainer.
Wow. So they doing some numbers. Yeah, they're gonna run this one back.
Hell yeah.
And they're gonna run it back in Vegas. You already know, Reggie. This is gonna be in Vegas.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be spectacular. Because it's a lot that Izzy has. There's a tall hill that Izzy has to climb up, and fans like that type of shit. Fans love this type of shit.
I think he can win this shit back, bro.
I think so too. That's what I'm saying. They saying this dude got his number. He ain't got his number.
Then they're gonna do a fucking trilogy, bro.
But those numbers, man, impressive. They have the number 1 and 2 highest grossing gate revenue at MSG. That means over any other sport, including boxing.
And you remember New York banned this shit for a number of fucking years. New York didn't want that there. Dana had to do everything to try to get mixed martial arts into New York. And to be able to go in here and do this and the fans received it like that.
Yo, he flexed. He said all those numbers to flex.
Hey, look, I remember Showtime used to do the numbers at the every fight. Remember when Floyd was the shit? Yeah, they used to do the numbers at the every fight. They'll pull up. Tonight we did this, gate this, blah blah blah. Yeah.
But he's flexing over it. Not only on no other. He's flexing
And they be
over
like,
everybody.
we don't have to tell you our numbers. We don't owe you our numbers. We don't owe y'all nothing.
They don't want to put out 77,000, 50,000. 80,000.
Hey, this ain't gonna be no trilogy though, bro. You understand me? This ain't gonna be no trilogy though. You understand?
I wonder how many people watched this one tonight, man. How many people bought it?
Oh, you mean pay-per-view sales?
Yeah.
Man, I'm pretty sure they had to sell bad with this one. Not bad, but bad in a good way. The numbers gotta be high on this shit.
Oh, the rematch gonna be higher, bro.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That shit gonna be in Vegas. Mark it, book it. I'm telling you now. The shit gonna be in Vegas.
And especially with the way
this gonna be the this gonna be the fifth time they fighting, bro. It's gonna be the fifth time they fight.
Fourth.
Fifth.
And it's gonna be huge because of the way Izzy has to try to get the belt back. You gotta get it from a dude that has proven he can knock you out multiple times. And
with smaller gloves now.
No, you right, Mark. You right, Mark. Four.
It's
gonna be the fourth, man.
Yeah, but you know his that aura of invincibility is gone. Like he only had that one that when he went up in weight. All right, we're gonna say yeah because he went up in weight. But now the same guy who's beat him, you know, now he's got the same guy who's now beat him 3 times in a row, plus the other loss that he had at 205. I mean, he's got that's got to be in his head, man. Now I got 4.
He got his number, man. You understand me? He got a number, man.
Damn. Oh, we'll see, man. I mean, does he have the ability to beat him? Yeah, but he's got to have to change his game plan. That's for certain. Something's got to change. That it doesn't run into the same scenario. Either you got to finish this dude early on, go for broke, or so it's got to be different. Can't be the same scenario where you could get caught in the last round because that's. Can you imagine you again in a 5th round fight? You again find yourself in the 5th round, and that you don't think that shit's gonna be playing in his head?
Demoralizing, bro. Demoralizing. Let me do the super chat. Shout out to Kareem Boxing News. He said, "I got 300 subscribers today. Congratulations, bro. It's a milestone."
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Congratulations, Kareem. Salute.
Congrats, Kareem, man. What's up, man? You be fucking around, Mark.
I ain't saying nothing, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, all right, Mark. All right, okay.
I didn't
We
say
see you. Well, we see you, bro.
I ain't saying nothing. I said congratulations to Kareem.
All right, bro.
Kareem on his way up, man. Keep rolling, Kareem.
300. Now I don't know if he he hit 300 or he got 300 in one day.
One day, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he made it one day.
Yeah, that's pretty damn impressive, man. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, Reggie.
Must show some ass and titties over there. You know, nigga gonna put some pussy on the screen. He gonna get a strike tomorrow. 300 today, channel going tomorrow.
Hey, I be seeing people, man. It be so many videos showing up on my feeds on the type of content they put out. It be bitches that would just do content, doing stretches, cooking and some old short ass shit.
Yep.
I'll be like, damn, this what motherfuckers
3 million
want
views.
to watch.
Little booty shorts, 3 million views. Niggas' life ain't shit. I'm on YouTube.
And they be having bitches that be on here doing waxes and shit. I'm gonna do that shit, man. Give me a bitch and let me wax her and be like it's educational.
Bro, it's a chick out here got her whole titties out on the video. Talking about she's showing people about her bra and then she's doing her breasts. She got her breasts enlarged and her bras don't fit now. And I was like, this bitch is showing titties right now. It's like these are real titties. I was like,
that shit crazy out here.
That's the new way of pimping, man.
I was like, don't nobody care about your breast job. Like, you know what I'm looking at.
That's
Hit me.
the way of pimping, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay, he said
don't be
300
shocked when y'all see me waxing a bitch on my channel. It's all educational.
I ain't mad at you.
No, most definitely, man. We about to start a
He'll
business.
get
The way
10,000 subs
waxing business. Okay.
in 2 minutes. Watch.
You did, man. Fuck
I
what you
did.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I ain't even hear you, man.
Crazy.
What?
That motherfucker.
All I heard was ad libs.
Yeah, you crazy as hell, man.
A little bit. Crazy as a fox, man. What's up, Piro? Piro said, I'm back. Y'all talking about boxing and bitches. Right up my alley.
What up, fellas?
What's up, my
What's
brother?
going down, Piro?
Same old shit. What up, man? What's up, Rob?
What's going down, man?
None much, brother. Nothing much, man. Just making fun of Janibek.
Oh,
Yo,
for real?
Puro,
What's
is
up?
it that Janibek is not that good, or is it that Bentley it was better than we thought, or was it a little bit of both?
A little bit of both.
That's the way I saw it.
Hell nah. Did you see them slapping ass hooks old boy was doing? He didn't have his fist closed. He was just slapping. Open glove with the left hand. His best punch was that right hand to the body. Bentley.
Yeah, right.
That right hand
I
to the
agree.
body. And I was like, damn, shit, curve that shit up for an uppercut next time. You know what I'm saying? You got him biting on that.
Those left hooks were nice too.
or
You just
double
didn't
it
throw
up.
them enough.
Man, don't let
No, the
him-
right hooks. The right hooks. The right hooks. Excuse me. The right hooks.
I think Bentley was a little bit better than we thought. I think Bentley was tough. He was tough as nails. He's a little bit better than we thought.
My surprise of the day is that kid, the Vargas kid. I like the kid. I think the kid's got some goods in him. Well, we'll see how it goes
You
down the
talking
line.
about the knockout?
Yeah, you think it was
Knockout
all
in the
right?
second round? Yeah.
Think it was all right?
The kid's got a package going on for him too. You know what I mean? He don't even got tattoos on him, so I think they're already marketing him differently than his other brothers and shit.
He's only 18.
Yeah.
You think tattoo had got something to do with it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say too.
No,
But
I'm
yeah,
saying
it's-
markability.
what's
They're
up with
showing
them
they're
tattoos, bro?
showcasing him
Goddamn.
differently.
What's
You can't
up,
market
man?
somebody with tattoos.
I said they're doing it differently.
Okay, so you think I gotta clean him?
Everybody got tattoos, so now the guy that doesn't have tattoos stands out. That's marketability.
All right. Okay.
Bodega economics.
Hey, I think they're working it, and the Godfather was happy as hell, bro. He got up from his seat and everything to come to congratulate the young man. He had a big old grin. He's like, "Chi-ching."
Yeah, he trying to get that money.
About
man.
Janibek? Man,
No,
Janibek
about the
get-
Vargas
we
kid.
talking about
Oh,
we talking about
Vargas.
with the Ferocious Junior.
And then his hype job got exposed, and he got sad again.
And it don't hurt none to have a 2-time world champion in the corner.
Exactly.
Facts.
He definitely got to work on his defense. but we're not gonna put too much side. He did what he had to do, and which was he had the knockout of the day.
Yeah, he only got 2 fights. You got to give him a chance. HOD.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
But
He's no Loma where he gets a title shot in the second fight.
No, but that's what I'm saying. With only 2 fights, here today on Saturday, he had the knockout of the day.
It was a nice knockout. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. The guy didn't even know what he was asking. What happened?
And right after, like, he hit him with his best shot too, the opponent, and then boom, like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was but he set him up good. I think he set him up with a body shot, and it came up. Pop.
Yeah.
Hey, did anybody tell me the super bad win?
Man, it's my first time watching her fight, and I think watching the highlights is better than watching her fight. Like, you could see, you could focus then on her technique. She's really technical. I like she's really but the fight itself, she's too small, man. I never thought I was gonna say that, watching, because it just, to me, it wasn't fun to watch. She's too small, man. I never thought I was gonna say that, watching, because it just, what the hell? I said, somebody repeating what I'm saying.
That was Champion Hart. He got the YouTube still playing in the background. Go ahead.
What's up, Champion Hart, man? What's going down, man? Man, bro, confused as hell, man.
You're muted, though.
Go ahead, Champion Heart. What's good, man? How you feel?
Man, bro, confused as hell, man.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to turn my
What's good, man? How you feel?
trying to turn my audio down. Hold on, man.
I'm gonna mute your mic while you get that together. Yeah, it sounds like the YouTube is still playing in the background from where you click the link from. A lot of times you gotta mute YouTube and then click the link. But go ahead, show more HLD, Puro.
No, I was just gonna say, man, I'm happy for her. She got away from Golden Boy, got a bigger bag, went to ESPN. Hopefully it'll work out good for her.
103 pounds, man. That was, you know what I mean?
Broadway.
It was just really, it was like she's skillful. I can say, extremely skillful. But
she's moved up before.
To what? 110?
Yeah, she's at minimum weight right now. That's minimum weight.
Yeah, she weighed in at 103, bro.
Yeah, she's small,
huh? Fuck.
Yeah, she beat Marlen Esparza at junior flyweight, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, Champion Heart joins the show. What's good? What's good? What's good, man?
What's up, man, brothers? How y'all doing, man?
Talk to
What's
me, man.
up, Champion?
What's up with you, Champ?
What up, bro?
I'm
Talk to
good,
me,
man.
man.
I'm
What
gonna
you
stay
think
long. I
of
gotta lay down, man. I'm tired of shit. But
man, did you see the boxing today? Did you see the UFC today? Talk to me.
that's what I want. That's why I came in real quick, man. I wanted to. I agree with what Sheldon Moore is saying, man. This dude, you see how big he is, man. I think he has Izzy number. His styles make fights. I mean, like Sheldon said, he done beat him 3 times. And when you look at this fight that happened tonight, man, he was gassed out. He was against the cage. He was taking shots, and he was not responding. You know, the ref had to stop him. I was talking to DJ earlier, and he was like, "Oh, how you stop that, man?" Izzy never threw a punch back. He hit him with, I think it was 4 or 5 clean shots, and Izzy never responded. He had to stop it. You know, it just happened.
And his hands were down too. Not to cut you off.
Right.
His hands were down.
Hands were down. Exactly. I mean, it's just like that, man. You got a guy that he can whoop everybody, but this guy. It's like when Shane Mosley was reigning. You know what I'm saying? But Vernon Forrest had his number. Just is what it is. You know?
Amateur and pro.
Right.
Hey, champ, you can go back.
Did you see him gassed out at the end?
What's that, brother?
You saw? Did you see Israel being gassed out at the end?
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, he was
gassed out. That's what I figured.
Gassed out. Yeah, that dude is big, man.
Hey, champion, I say you could take it back in the days, just like the greatest of all time. Ken Norton had his number.
Ken Norton had his number. Exactly. It's just like look at Frazier and Ali. He fought what 3 wars with Frazier. You know what I'm saying? And Foreman knocked him out in 1 round. you know, it just is what it is.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
That's a fact, man. Some guys you just can't beat. You know, that's what I'm trying to explain. Some guys just got your number. You can't beat him. And I don't think he can beat this guy because this guy has beaten him 3 times. What else does this guy have to do?
Right.
I beat you 3 times, man. I beat you twice in kickboxing. I came to MMA. Only had 7 fights. I beat your ass again. You can't beat me.
Right. And the thing is that Izzy can't lose concentration fighting this dude, man, because like Reggie said, he was winning the fight until he wasn't. But the thing is that he relaxed. He took a round off. You can't do that, and it's very hard to fight a full fight at a high level where you're not making mistakes. It's very hard to do that.
Now, and for those who don't know, Champion Heart is what you did kickboxing, correct?
Kickboxing, yeah.
Champion, Bam Bam is what they call it.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you see a guy like, did you ever have any rematches in your career?
No, never had any rematches.
Any rematches? Okay.
No.
No. So I guess that question will be null and void. Based on what you saw, you think the guy just got his number. I agree with what one part of what you said about the lapse in concentration.
Right.
I thought he had lapse in concentration, but that can also be fatigue. But it could have been the strategy of the fight you was trying to fight. I think the guy is super talented, but HOD was talking about his athleticism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Skill is going to build you out when athleticism starts to depreciate.
Exactly.
No different from Roy Jones. Roy Jones was so dependent on his athleticism.
Right.
Bernard Hopkins was more technical with certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether more technical with certain things, Ward more technical with certain things versus those quick. Because once you start slipping a little bit,
right,
that chin and that neck just starts snapping and it's only like because even at his peak, Mayweather and Ali and Roy Jones, when they make these guys miss, it's like
right.
It looks beautiful, but man, watching it on replay, imagine being that guy like, woo,
yeah,
almost got me.
And that's a good
Yeah,
point.
I want to fight you again,
Really
bro.
good point. The same thing with, like you said, with Roy. Roy fundamentals were bad. I mean, there's no gym in the United States to teach you how to do lunge and uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? But because Roy was so fast, he could get away with it. You see what I'm saying? But as he got older, and those things that he was able to do he began to lose speed and reflexes, and then he started getting hit.
Roy says you got to train with the Roosters, man. He learned that from cockfighting. That's what Roy said. I was laughing when he said that shit in that little mini series document. But
hey, when Roy said that shit, we had a Mexican that used to have a rooster behind us. Me and my brother used to want to go over there to try that shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think what this guy does and his strategy is to take him to the end of the whatever last round of the fight that it is, and then that's when I'm gonna just go for everything we got, and that's where I'm gonna dominate you, because he doesn't try to gas himself out. He preserves himself to the last round, and then that's when I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and we'll see who's the last man standing. And I think that's a strategy, though many may not believe it's gonna be, but he takes them into deep waters, and then all right, let's see what we got.
Right.
Who's the because they're both strikers. Who's the better kickboxer, basically? Let's see who's gonna finish on top. So I think he's limited on skills for MMA, Izzy and Pereira too. He's gonna, once he goes against one of these other guys who know how to take down and grapple him, and they're gonna maul him.
Right.
They're gonna maul him, and so it's Izzy is limited. If I was told that he had the guy, he was on his back, and he didn't try to submit him, and I'm like, what that's just proving that he is limited. He is limited to what he can do. And when he has a position,
he wasn't in position for the submission though.
You have to, but you put yourself in position, Mark.
But
it's not that it doesn't just happen. You got to know how to do it.
That's what he was trying to do, bro. But in the same time, he was still scoring. He was hitting the guy right here, but he was too low on the back to do that, and he kept trying to get the hook in. They was fighting for position, man, for damn near a whole round. But in the meantime, Izzy was scoring left hooks from the top position. So I'm just saying, bro, it wasn't where he was just there and he was like, oh, he don't know what to do and he ain't trying to do nothing.
I gotta watch it.
He don't fight for the position. He kept sticking his left hook around, trying to get that guy's leg back so he can try to go in for maybe a body lock and try to get some more things done. But they was fighting for a lot of position with there. The guy was smart though. He was able to turn, and now Izzy, that left leg that he kept hooking around, that's against the fence. So he can't do that no more. And the guy gets position, but then Izzy picks him up, drops him again, then moves him back to the middle of the ring, to the middle of the octagon, trying to get some. Bro, they battling for position. It's a fight. It ain't where you can't get it done, so you're not good. Or
man, he's limited.
No, but I kind of agree with HLD though. He fights a better wrestler than
I bet
Izzy.
you are because he talking some hater shit. That's what y'all
That's
like
not
to do.
hater. He's
On the
limited.
real.
He's
No, he fights a
limited,
better.
man.
If he fights a better wrestler than Izzy, he gonna have some issues. Somebody's just gonna take him
Like I
down.
said, Cosma will eat both these guys alive
So
in the
do
first round. He'd be done with both of them in the first round.
So tell me, do you think that
Oh,
was a
wait a
bad
minute.
stoppage? Because I don't think it was a bad stoppage.
Not at all.
No, I saw it, and
You
it
know,
was a
Izzy's
great
head was
stoppage.
down, his hands was down. He was getting hit.
They probably could have stopped it even a little bit earlier than that, but you know, he gave him that little extra. But no, man, his hands were down, floating, and he wasn't even looking, man. He was just totally out.
Yeah, and see, that's what me and DJ were talking about earlier, and I was like, DJ, he had to stop it. The ref had to stop it. You know, he never. It would have been different. Had he been,
was like this.
Right, exactly. Had he been catching some of those
Who's
punches,
saying it's an early stoppage though?
That nigga,
yeah,
Hey.
and then he stopped it. That would have been a bad stoppage. But he wasn't catching anything. He wasn't slipping anything. He was just getting hit.
Yeah,
And
Who's questioning the stoppage though?
DJ and other people in other forums.
Yeah,
Well,
somebody
people
called
questioning
this, and it was early
Yes.
stoppage.
Yeah,
Yes, Reggie.
yes.
It's not just one person. It's not just DJ. I've seen it in the chat. I put
DJ said it stopped early.
Yeah,
Our first
What
caller
the hell DJ
was
talking about?
that right?
DJ
Mark?
being back
Yeah,
in.
that was
I can't
DJ.
believe DJ would say some shit like that.
Yeah, he said it was a bad stoppage.
And these
What
referees,
the hell?
they actually tell them, look, guys, because I seen when they, because every ref, you got to show me that, because if you don't show me that you in it, I will stop the fight. You know what I mean? They will tell them that you got to show me that you're actively, engaged in either defending or whatnot. And he was not, bro. He was out on his feet.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta understand also that DJ is a big Izzy fan, so he gonna try to. He's a big Izzy fan, so you
And
gotta
I
give
told
DJ
him,
that.
he said the referee wanted him. He was like, the referee took it from him, and he was like, you got to let the champion go out on the shield. I said, that's pretty much going out on your shield right there. You don't want to go out in a casket.
Right.
Izzy head was swinging like Stevie Wonder shit. Like it dude knocking his ass all around the place.
Hey, look. Look like a white girl dancing. I ain't lying. Hey, look, but seriously, I think the fact that he was looking down and his hands were down, but also it was 2 minutes left. It wasn't like it was like the last 30 seconds or something like that.
Right.
Look, if
Yeah, that guy was gonna hurt.
This how bad you know Izzy was hurt.
Could have killed
This
that
how
guy.
bad you know Izzy was hurt. He was knocked out so bad, a nigga sold him a motherfucking Chewbacca fur to the damn post fight. That's how concussed that nigga is.
Look, if
That look crazy.
if dude was a criminal,
a
he could have
badass
he could have kneed him to the head and dude, it would have been ugly. He could have kneed him straight to the head, couldn't he? He could have just right there kneed him.
Yeah,
gone, and probably would have
legal.
Serious damage.
Yeah, he could have.
Yeah,
No,
they let
he
that
didn't
fight
do
go
it.
any further. He was gonna hurt that man. It was
Yeah,
good to stop that.
Another guy who wanted to hurt him for real, he would have kneed him in the head.
Hey, look.
If he dies, he dies.
Hey, I got a T-shirt with Dolph Lundgren on there, and that's what it said across.
Yeah, that's what the fans. That's what y'all. Look, y'all don't think them punches add up at some point anyway?
Yeah.
Dudes in there risking it, man. Like, now everybody care about his safety.
Right.
Where that line from? That's from Rocky.
Yeah.
What the fuck we talking about, man?
Rocky IV. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, brothers, I just want to come on, man, and shoot shit with y'all for a bit, man.
God bless my brother.
Yeah, I gotta lay it down, man. My head is hurting, man.
All right, champ. Good to hear from you, brother.
Man, y'all take care. Hey, Reggie, I'm gonna see you in a couple of weeks, man. I'll be out there.
All right, for sure. This
Go
month.
live. Go live, Reggie. Go live when
All
you
right,
pull
man.
up.
All right.
All right. Shout out Champion. All right, he said a couple weeks. That's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Reggie making niggas check in when they come to Vegas.
Yeah, it's Mando. Nah.
They gotta check in with Reggie. Oh,
Damn,
No
don't break it
problem.
out, G, man.
So here's the question, Mark, for you. This
What's
question is for you,
Before
Mark.
check in, man.
This question for you, Mark.
Man, I can't even hear folks.
This question for you, Mark. You the promoter now. Put your promoter hat on.
Let's go.
What do you do with Montana Love next?
Can Reggie go first? Because I ain't gonna come with nothing but some jokes. I'm gonna
pay the commission not to suspend that nigga.
I'm gonna throw this nigga in the WWE. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put him in there with Eddie Guerrero, somebody like that.
Well, I don't think they're gonna suspend it. They're gonna fine his ass though. He's gonna get a big ass fine for that. They're gonna fine him. Does he run it back with Spark, or do you move on to another opponent?
I think they're gonna move on. You're gonna get a get back fight. That guy had his number, it seemed like. I think that guy had his number, bro. I didn't see him winning no 4 rounds to 1 or 3 rounds to 2.
No, that was all wrong. I thought the guy was just a little bit too big and a little bit too active for Montana Love.
Yeah, Eddie's got a new start. He don't care about Montana Love. You saw him at the end when he's taking pictures with the new champion. He's like, all right.
They give this dude a rematch. That dude's walking right at Montana, and he's bulldozing through him.
It's gonna be
Montana has an issue with pressure being put on him. And that dude's gonna start stepping at him. He ain't gonna have no respect for Montana. He's gonna stay sharp, but he's gonna let his hands fly. And he know he can get Montana out of there. Montana's gonna probably try to find another way out the fight. He's gonna get disqualified again.
He don't have enough pop to keep these guys off him and keep them honest. He's too much flash and not enough snap on the shots. Like he just don't got enough pop.
Bam! I was just about to say that too. He too flash. He want to land a punch and hear the crowd go, "Ooh!"
I never saw what people saw in that dude. I mean, the dog is cool and all that. I never saw what people saw in Montana Love. I never thought he was all that.
He's entertaining. He's flashy. He's flashy going into the ring. He's flashy with the outfits. His punches are like they eye-catching pop shots. Flashy guy. Like if you ain't got no foot movement, you can't cut the ring off. Oh man, he gonna just have fun with you. But if you can pressure him and cut that ring off and pop him, oh man, you gonna confuse him. You gonna fuck his whole night up. He gonna be looking for a way out of the fight.
He's a flashy winner and he's a flashy loser.
Man, all that shit is cool, right? And like Reggie was talking about earlier, you see Jared Anderson got the fur coats now and the big hats and all that shit. But when that motherfucker get in the ring, he's all business.
Yeah.
This dude gets in the ring. This dude gets in the ring, and I don't see none of that. I just see a dude that can't fight that well.
No, he can't.
And he couldn't move on this dude. This dude was moving well with Montana Love. Montana tried a hard pivot on him. He right there. This dude just knew exactly what to do against Montana.
Maybe Eddie will feed him. Maybe Eddie will feed him in a co-promotional fight with somebody and let him go. And
well, I heard more. It's that TV, bro. You got the TV on the something, bro. That's
shit is too. Your shit is too. My shit is down to 2, so your shit is just too good. You need to get some worse shit.
Yeah, just mute
the
TV.
Worse shit.
Mute the TV.
But look, they was talking about fighting this dude against putting this dude in there with Ryan Garcia. Now y'all know I can't stand Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia knocked that motherfucker out.
Who?
Ryan Garcia stopped him. He'll stop that dude.
Oh yeah,
Ryan stop him.
Hey, maybe he'll cash in with Oscar De La Hoya, right? He'll cash him out.
No, he's not. He's not gonna stop him. He's gonna throw him over the ropes too. He gonna DDT that motherfucker.
He won't get a chance. Ryan will stop his ass. That dude is not that good, man. I don't know what they see in Montana Love. He's not that good.
I don't think they see nothing in Montana Love. I think they just see nigga shit. They see nigga shit and love it.
Yeah.
Oh, he represent the hood. Nigga shit.
The YouTube daddies hype this dude up, man. That's what it really is. Can we just say that? Keep it a buck.
Nah, that's 100% fact.
He does interviews with him. He'll chop it up with him at the fights and stuff like that. He's an Ohio guy, so it's a lot of that. They have a nice, strong YouTube community following, no different from Texas. And yeah, I think they just hyped the dude up a little bit, and he believed it. I'm on record though as saying that I like his skills though. I think he got some skills. what he does in that ring. When he's doing it is good, but I don't think the combination punching is there, and I think he don't have enough pop to keep these guys honest. I don't know if he's vegan or what, but these guys blow up. He don't blow up that much. Don't look like, I don't know. Man, that guy look like he outweighed him by damn near 25 pounds in there tonight.
Oh, dude that came in tonight that he fought, that dude was about 165 pounds tonight. That's a big dude.
Bro. Damn. Yeah.
But that nigga better get off that vegan shit.
No, I don't know. I don't know if he is. I'm just saying, like, why does he not? Is he just? Should he be fighting at a smaller weight if he's more disciplined? Because he don't blow up. Don't look like he blow up that much. I don't know though. I didn't check the
go to 135.
I don't know what he should be fighting at, because some of these guys get out of division just because.
How old is he?
I can look it up, but some of these guys get out of divisions because they want to live a certain lifestyle, and nobody challenges them to just say, hey, look, if you can still make 130, 126, you should be there instead of here. You get what I'm saying?
Because wasn't he gone for a while after he got in some jail shit or something, right?
I don't know. I
think he went to prison or something. He went to.
Yeah, the reason I was asking Reg how old he is, because one of the things he needs to work on is his footwork. His footwork is terrible. He can't get out of the way of shit.
Yeah, he's starting to get caught with a lot of shit. Like I say, Baranachek was rocking him. This dude was rocking him, and it's gonna get bad for this dude.
Yeah, he don't move his head.
He cutting a lot of that playing shit out.
There's no championship quality in this guy. That's what I'm saying. He's a
He
middle
don't
of the
move his
road guy.
head. His footwork is terrible. I mean, he need to work on some shit in the gym.
He got no power.
He got a southpaw stance though, but that left hand don't have enough pop to keep those dudes honest, bro. That's just me.
But you can compensate that with footwork and head movement. He don't do either. He just go back in a straight line.
I think the combination, like I said, he's just got a lot to work on, but I think he has skills. I ain't gonna say he a bum. I ain't gonna say he a hype job, but I will say is I just don't think he got enough pop to keep these guys off of him. Like these guys are
right. Well, like my man Boxing Scholar say, he's not a bum. He's bum-ish, but he's not a bum.
He said that's your line. That's your line.
He's bum-ish.
But it's like even with this, like what you was talking about with footwork, even without him having to have pop, not everybody needs to have pop, but your boxing ability should be able to carry you through in a fight. And if he took away a lot of flash and shit, he can use some of those abilities the way they're supposed to, rather than landing the shot, smiling for the camera, avoiding the shot, smiling for the camera. Like it's too much of that shit. And I think his career is gonna be fucking compromised by him doing a lot of that shit. Because he's gonna run into another one of these dudes again. He gotta fight. The dude lost his belt, took his belt from him, so he gonna either have to avenge this shit, but he gonna be suspended. I see that commission suspending his ass, his conduct in the ring, and I think that was the commissioner there. It's probably gonna lead to him being out the ring for a while. They're gonna suspend him, but this is gonna be the true test of him. What does he do if he is suspended? Don't go into you back in the hood and you done got yourself caught up in some shit.
Yeah, he needs to work on some shit. He needs some time just in the gym, working on footwork, some angles, using his jab, moving his head. Don't move back on the center. Get off the center line. All that shit he did.
140, bro. Why ain't nobody saying that he's just too little for 140? And these guys right here. It ain't gonna get no better. Like
I never knew he moved up.
Where was he start at? He started at 35?
I'm just saying, man. This dude is this dude ain't gonna beat none of these big dudes, man. I just think
the way he fought tonight, he gonna beat none of the little dudes.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. This shit right here at 140, this shit just different, bro. This shit just different. And then, like I said, I'm looking at him right here. Whoa. I'm looking at Montana Love record, bro. Yeah, this go back to what I was saying. This somebody who ain't never made this dude be really press himself, bro, like, in my opinion. Because I'm looking at these divisions. This dude fighting at 48. He weighed in at 48 right here. Weighed in right here at 145. He's weighed in as high as 150 and fought against somebody at 145. He's weighed in at 150 again, 148. Yeah. Yeah. Like when you let me share the screen, bro. When you're allowed to do stuff like this, either one, okay, hey, look, we just need to check, so we go into whatever fight the opponent has for us. But he came in with the deal. He's the guy with the deal, right? Who's fighting these opponents that they just get for him. And these guys supposed to be able to acquiesce to whatever weight he's saying. Hey, look, the fight is this. Why is Montana Love coming in the ring at 150 and a half?
Because he ain't disciplined. How old is he, Mark?
27.
That's that shit I've been saying about them Ohio fighters.
Okay, now he started his career off fighting at 148 and a half. The other guy came in at 146 and a half. That fight probably was supposed to be for 147, Reggie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's a rule, international rule of boxing.
Guy made weight, but that guy made weight. This dude missed weight by a pound and a half.
But see, there's an international rule in boxing. If it's a 10-round fight, it's not for a title. You can come in up to 2 pounds over.
But look, but that's still discipline though, bro. This is discipline. Look at this.
Well, if he came in at 148 and the fight was at 147, he made weight because he can come in at 2 pounds over.
All right, you missed.
That's the rule.
All right, go for it then, Sheldon. Hey, look, all right, 140. This guy, okay, 141, 141. Okay, this one is 142 and 140. So basically, you're saying he's stretching the rules, so it's okay. He ain't breaking the rules.
No, that's the rule. He's not breaking it.
Well, what I'm telling you is this, show more. It leads to poor habits and fighters. You got to mute that shit, man. That whomping, man. I think it leads to poor habits and it's bad discipline. And it set the guy up for failure. That's why you get a guy later on coming in the fight. Let me share the screen. Let's scroll down. What is this? He's coming in there at 150 something. This guy should never be coming into the ring at 150 something. Like weighing in. You blow up after that, cool, but leads to poor habits, bro. In my opinion.
No, I'm not arguing that point. You're absolutely right. He should come in on weight. But he's not breaking the rule. If they allow you to come in 2 pounds over, he's not breaking the rule. That's all I'm saying.
We ain't even talking about rules, man. We're talking about poor habits, discipline. Because if you would have made him disciplined earlier, look, now he's in there fighting these guys at 140. Right? And he gotta make the weight now. It ain't no none of that bullshit 2 pounds. So now he got to dig deeper later in his career than he ever had to dig deep before. Because he's not conditioned that way to do it. He's been able to cut corner.
When did he start boxing?
143. The other guy weighed in 139 and a half. It was a 10-round fight. Come on, bro.
I'm saying, when did he start boxing? Did he start late?
What, the age of his career? I'm talking. He went pro in 2015.
16, 17, that's 7 years ago. So he was 20 years old. Okay, so he didn't start late. I'm trying to get a dude out.
Hey, look, ironically, this his first fight. That guy got disqualified in the 3rd round. Willie Miller. Ironically, this fight right here, Willie Miller 0-12 with 1 draw, got disqualified for doing some fuck shit to Montana Love in the 3rd round.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm trying to give the dude an out. I'm trying to give him an out. But to me, with everything we talking about as it regards to Montana Love, seems to me that the dude just ain't very good.
Yeah, I'm looking at his record, man, and it's right here at the end, man. Oh, Right here. Yeah, man. The competition got a little harder. Yeah. Yeah, just look at it. 18 and 18. 9 and 13. 16 wins, 21 losses. 5 wins, 15 losses. 0 and 12. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's gonna be.
She just ain't very good, bro. That's all that is. The dude just ain't that good of a fighter.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy though? This dude got disqualified for throwing somebody over the damn ropes. How often do you see stuff like that? Like,
he thought he was red from the 5 heartbeats.
Never seen nothing like that. And the sad thing was, you got channels running around here trying to justify that shit.
No.
He was headbutting. Yeah, they was. Told he was headbutting him. He was throwing the elbows. What the fuck they got to do with throwing the nigga over the top?
He was trying to relive Suge Knight with Vanilla Ice and shit. Fuck around, forgot he was in a fight.
Yo, Big Red said my office hours 9 to 5, nigga. Who is they?
You cannot throw a man over the top
Yeah,
rope. You can't do it.
Your royalties?
But who out here defending him though?
Say their name. You can say the channel name. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't gonna put it out there. Y'all know who it is though.
Who?
Don't
say H Money or no shit.
I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit. They was trying to defend that shit.
Kyle?
No, you ain't got to go farther than the first name you said.
Oh, them niggas crazy, so they get an out. Them niggas 51-50 for real.
But what's the reason? What's the reason they justify? Like, yo, fuck.
He was headbutting him. He was elbowing him. He was using dirty tactics. Maybe he was, but you still cannot throw a man over the top rope. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Go ahead, Rob G. Oh, go ahead, Reg.
Oh, now let Rob G go. I just want him to say, "Hey, man, what we talking about, man?"
Hey, man,
Say,
man. Big Rachel, man. He chilling, man.
Oh.
Go ahead, give us your breakdown, man.
Go ahead, Rob G.
Rob G, Rob G, man, put the bruise down. Yeah. Hey, but
yo, where the drop at? Let me put a brand for you.
Yeah, Rob G is comedy off that drink, man. But ain't no excuse making for Montana, man.
No excuses.
He has to own up to this shit, and the fans got to hold him accountable for it as well.
He said Janibek, the Berlanga of Kazakhstan.
On the real, he is. Oh, hey, what's the name? Berlanga suspended or some shit, huh?
For that
he popped hot.
For popping?
I think he popped hot.
Oh man!
Oh, no, I thought it was because he popped on. No, I thought he bit somebody.
Yeah,
or some
I thought
shit.
that's why he was suspended for the fighting.
Oh, that's right. He did bite that dude in the last fight, huh?
Yeah, it was this summer. Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting his ass kicked too.
6 months. If not, he probably would have been on one of these top ranked cards, or this one that's coming up with Xander gonna be on. He probably would have been on that one.
See, that was another case of where they like the mistakes made with him is lining him up to get first round knockouts, making him to be this knockout artist. And then when the knockouts wasn't coming, it was like 2 fights that he really should have lost, that they end up gifting him a decision that did nothing for him. And he's also a dude who let that money get to him, because you can see in the way in which he comes to fights, the way that he presents the girl that he fucking with. Like it's like a lack of focus with that dude.
You don't like how he be flexing with his girl?
No, some of that shit. Cool people can people be like, oh, they flashy, but there's also a point to that shit to where a person's being sidetracked by the money and shit. Because it ain't like he made a humongous ass paydays, but this is where the money is being going to. Like
Yeah, we
his
understand that.
girl is the trophy, and
Yeah, we
he's fucking
understand.
off. He's fucking off what he should be in the gym doing and shit.
Okay, so but to be fair though, I just want to put it out there. The suspension was for 6 months. That was in New York though, so I don't know if he could fight somewhere else. But the New York State Athletic Commission suspended him for 6 months, gave him a $10,000 fine in June. So that means December would. I don't know if they do it for the whole month but he's clear. December should be his last month of suspension, so he'll be back in the mix in January next year. Just wanted to put that information out there. Shout out to Punch. He said, good night. Just needed to type that. He said, and smash the lights, y'all. Shout out to Punch. He said, Janibek is the Berlanga, Kazakhstan. Shit. And Montana loved the Berlanga of Ohio right now. Shit. So one guy biting, one guy throwing somebody over the road.
Berlanga. He not Berlanga. That nigga's Josue Vargas.
Josue didn't cheat. Didn't find a way. He got knocked out. He didn't do something like throwing somebody out the ring and foul.
I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying Josue ain't shit and Montana ain't shit.
Damn, I ain't gonna go that far, but yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny about Josue? Josue got one sparring match with fucking Floyd Mayweather and thought he was the greatest.
Right.
Crazy. Fucking.
They built him up.
To beat the fuck out of him.
They built him up off of being out. You know, he was from the Mayweather gym, and have those doghouse wars. Went in there and got slept first round, right?
I think so. Yep.
First round.
Wasn't the same ever since that shit. Then he went into the fight after that, and that shit was brutal. He got knocked out by a dude who I think never knocked a motherfucker out before. He knocked Josue ass clean the fuck out. It's like boxing ain't been fair to him. Because I think one fight, Josue lost the tooth and shit. Motherfucker lost the tooth, then went in this shit and got fucking blasted through. Like, I feel bad for him. I do feel bad for Josue, man. But they let one sparring match go to their fucking head.
Not the fight, a sparring. Hey, look, and he might have been the third or fourth dude. You know, dudes be doing like, I switched 3 guys out for 9-minute rounds, 3 rounds apiece. So I'm gonna do 3 9 minutes with you, 3 5 minutes with you, 3 5 with you, 3 5 with you. You know, and dude in there like, yeah, I did some. Come on, bro. Whoa. Hey, look, remember his brother? Hey, look, and his family was in there wilding, doing all that crazy shit at the fights. And then they can't go. Like, his dad couldn't go to the fight because he broke protocol or some shit, right? Then his brother got into a fight at the damn weigh-in, and then he can't go be in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Look, like just doing crazy shit. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Look at that. Oh, it's Rob G.
That's Rob G. Rob G doing all that crazy shit. It's all good.
Been getting his Josue Vargas on.
Yo, man, y'all got anything else, man? I'm about to shut this shit down, man. I'm gonna go ahead and make me a sandwich, man.
Nah, man, I'm finna eat me something too and go to bed, man. Good night, good day of boxing though. Great talking to y'all as always.
Absolutely. Shout out to show more. Go ahead, Reg. Give me final thoughts on it, man, because we had a lot of fights, man. We had a lot of people arguably, quote unquote, got exposed or had a couple shockers today. Janibek,
a lot of just over propping up certain people, and it was I was happy to see Janibek perform like that because I thought ESPN was doing a little bit too much in the over sensationalizing of Janibek and talking about these fighters avoiding him and they ran away. Like that's the way they started off. Is these guys ran? Yeah, maybe Boo Boo and them ran away, didn't want to fight him, Munguia. But there's other people out here for this dude to fight. Like, ain't nobody run away from him. Then you put him in here with this guy, Bentley, and y'all was speaking of how he was going to knock Bentley out. And Bentley happened to not go any goddamn go anywhere, and was giving him a lot of trouble. There was things that Buddy McGirt was asking of Janibek. Janibek wasn't able to deliver on none of that shit.
Right.
And so it was like they was just going way too far with sensationalizing him to an audience. And now that he doesn't deliver, it makes them look bad to the casual audience that may have been listening in, and as well as the hardcore, because what they try to do, they try to pull others down to try to prop this guy up against a guy who was not noted. But of course, for Bentley, it's a good thing for him. He'll probably find some more fights. But Janibek has a target on him. So now people who may have brought into the media build around him, who may have avoided him after seeing Bentley do something, their confidence is raised.
Right.
They're getting here, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm listening. It might have been a good thing for him, right?
Yep, they'll want to get in here with him. But I like what Tim Bradley was even saying, where they was trying to talk about people avoiding him. But Tim Bradley was like, "Nah, something is wrong with the people who are promoting him." Mainly talking about Bob Arum or whoever's managing him. That this dude has been in the game for 6 years, only has 16 fights. People ain't avoiding this dude 15 months. Like there's some other shit going on. He should be more active and blase blah. But I like that what's the name gave pushback on that one. You just can't keep building these dudes up, turn them into these dudes that they haven't proven to be yet. Same thing with Zerto Ramirez. It's doing the same shit with him, propping him up, building him up. Then he gets in there with Bivol and gets dusted. So people got to prove themselves. Even with Boots Ennis, I ain't gonna go out here and start hyping up around Boots Ennis when he hasn't had the opportunity of facing the people that are going to push him or who has once been there, former champions, title contenders, and all that type of stuff. Until they get in there with them and prove that. Yeah, from the eye test, yeah, Boots looks great and this and that, but you got to prove yourself against the experience of other people in there. What else happened? Montana Love, man, I just don't like the guy. Don't like him. Just don't. And the crazy part, what I didn't like about him when I first started being like, this dude just like rubbed me the wrong way, was the crap with the dog. That shit with the dog, I didn't like that shit. I don't like people who are just overboard with dogs over kids and shit. I don't like that crap. And just the fashionista ass arrogance that goes into the ring, that shit is over the top. Like and especially, like I say, these dudes don't represent Ohio boxing like it's supposed to be. Like I say, I hold that Midwest kind of boxing into high regards, and these dudes just don't represent that shit at all. They don't. Anybody who thinks that is fooling them damn selves. Who else fought? I think that was all I watched.
Did you watch this UFC card where old boy came from behind to win? Portier.
Oh, Pereira. Yeah.
He was losing, bro.
Yeah, I seen that shit. But I was, and that my heart is hurt, man. I ain't never been that mad in a post fight. Fucking watching that dang Adesanya defeat, man. That shit hurt my heart right there. And I'm a boxing fan. That shit right there broke my heart, man. I was pissed to the highest level I could be pissed off at seeing that shit. It was mainly from him making that mistake. But I think he goes into the rematch, he can win that shit. But hopefully these guys got paid tremendously, man. But he need to sell that whack ass jacket back to whatever fucking goat they didn't skin that shit off of.
Hey,
but,
look,
that's all I got.
Majority of the people are saying he's gonna lose again. They don't think he's gonna win the rematch.
Put them bets in.
He said, "Put them bets in." Yeah, man. He definitely has a chance to win that shit, man, because he was right there at it. And shit, if he wins, shit, you know they're gonna want to call that trilogy. So, and that's gonna be some big money too. So, I wish them nothing but the best, man. Thanks for pulling up, Reg.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See you in the next
one.
Now. Peace. All right, shout out to my guy Reggie. Oh, with the killer show. All right, there you have it, man. Been another great episode, man. I guess I'll do my final thoughts. Montana Love. Montana Love. Bruh. Oh, my God. I think he was looking for a way out, like many people alluded to. That shit right there was nothing but frustration. I don't think he thought he. First of all, I don't think he really think the guy was gonna go over like that. I thought he, but then once the guy started going over, went on with it, and yeah, it happened, man. It happened. But I definitely didn't think he was gonna. He thought he was gonna get disqualified. Maybe ducked a point or another hard warning, point deduction, maybe losing 2 points. But buy himself some time, get himself together. But definitely, I don't think he went into that shit thinking like, yo, I'm gonna get disqualified right here. But it is what it is, because he was at his hometown. He's the A side. Yeah, he just thought could do a little bit too much right there, costing the fight. Congratulations to Pereira, Israel. Get well, my brother. See you on the next one, man. Come back and try to do better. But this guy got you tonight, man. He got you. Janibek, I ain't gonna say he was exposed. I don't think Bentley. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Bentley was. I don't think. Okay, let me say it like this. I don't think Janibek was exposed, nor do I think Bentley was better than what everybody thought he was. No, those punches, those lefts was slappy. And shit, Janibek almost looked like he was about to stop him in the 12th round. Bentley is good, man. He's tough guy, tough competitor. Janibek is skilled. I think this guy was a little more than what he thought at times, as far as the body work. I did say, matter of fact, so I'll take that back. Bentley did do some good body work with that right hand to the body. I got to give him credit for that. I hated his left hook all night long. I hated that left hook. He said, hopefully you're making a turkey sandwich, Mark, because it's better than ham. Who said I'm eating meat at all? As far as you know, I'm eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, you don't even know what I'm eating. Might be a tuna sandwich. You know? See, you see? But shout out to Kevin Bow, who's concerned about my eating habits. Appreciate you, Kevin. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, but I think that right hand to the body of Janibek was giving him some trouble. That Bentley was slapping with that left hand. If he had some crack and he was a guy known for a left hook, man, he would have hurt this guy. I'm sorry. I don't see Janibek. I didn't see him beating Boo Boo based off what I saw. I think Boo Boo would have really beat this guy up. That's just me in my opinion. So, yeah, those are my final thoughts on that. What's the other thing I want to talk about? Yeah, Israel. Damn, man. Close, but no cigar. Who else? Oh, yeah, and I spoke about Montana Love. So that's it, man. That's everything. With that said, man, I wish y'all nothing but health, wealth, and prosperity. Always remember, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. I got a link in the comment section. I'm sorry, in the description of the video. You guys can get you a hoodie, get you a t-shirt, sweatshirt, things like that. Support the show. Hey, look, man. Damn, man. I can't believe I'm still in shock by it. I'm still in shock. But yeah, man, always remember, man, respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything. Can cost you your family, your finance, your freedom, but most importantly, can cost you your life. It's your man, Martin Nash, another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. Before I close out, let me do a members-only roll call, because I did not start the show with one, so let me close it out with a members-only shout-out. Members only. Stephen Bateman, what up? What up? Karma Serene. What up? Wanda Villa. What up? Ace Retro. What up? Tony Boswell. What up? Deuce Times. What up? Born Locks. Boxing Lounge. What up? Is Mex. What up? Mike from Boston. What up? Ride of the Storm. What up? Hitter There. What up? DJ. What up? Queen, aka Miss Sunkiss. What up? God Body News. What up? Pittsburgh T. What up? Taylor Bell. What up? Maddie Yoel. What up? C Jones 0224. What up? Cliff Bailey. What up? Con Shonery. What up? Lisa Bells. What up? That guy Clips 330. What up? Man, shout out to Ohio. Y'all get it back on the next one. What up, gangsta? Cooking with the Champ. What up? On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. What up? New Media Today USA Boxing. What up? HLD. What up? Cooking with Sir Senior. What up? Brandon Washington. What up? Born Supreme. What up? Lady Shan Dundum Season. What up? Dub Right Side. What up? Puro. What up? D Bevel the Champ. What up? Rob G Film. What up? And of course the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln. What up, gangsta? All right, man. Love y'all. I'll see you on the next one.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Drive.
This that squad sound. This is madness.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made it possible. And so did viewers like you.